What's going on? It's your boy Art Man Boxing, and we're back with some more boxing news and all that stuff, man. Shout out to everybody who joined the chat, and shout out to everybody who subscribed and got the boy up to 400. Man, that's a solid 400. That's what I love, dude. I don't got no bots, none of that shit. I got a solid 400 of people, dude. That's all you really need, man, to be honest. Solid 400 people, man. Shit. Stop playing games, dude. Shout out to everybody, man. We feeling good. Said this water a whole different beast. And we know it. Shit, we know it. We know it. Yeah, I got faith in my boy. I think he's gonna. Woo! Woo! I do want to say I feel bad for Fury, but then again, fuck Tyson Fury and anybody that love him, dude. This shit's real out here, dude. This water is a whole nother animal. Said, what's good, Art? 44 days, dude. I'm counting. I'm counting, dude. I'm hyped. I can't wait. Yeah, let me let everybody know that we on this motherfucker live right now. Man, it was raining outside. I had to run. I walked to the gym. I was like, yo. Oops. Ooh, wouldn't want to be him. But shout out to everybody in the motherfucking chat. Let me fix this camera. I'm always got some shit going on. Smoke it. Get out of my house. You always got some shit going on. But yeah, man, we just chilling. Just wait till a couple more people get in this live chat so we can start cooking. You guys see the title of the show. You already know how it's going down. You know me. It's your boy, AB, about billions, about boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling. AB versus Conor Benn. Let's make it happen. 2021. What's up? 2022. What's happening? I'm just letting everybody know we're here live. I got my iPad charged this time so I can read the news. Errol Spence spoke with Mike Coppinger about the severity of the eye injury that forced him out of the Pacquiao fight. Errol Spence says, I'm grateful that I caught it. It's a career-ending injury for a lot of other boxers. A lot of them don't get checked up. I'm grateful it happened when it happened. I caught it sooner than later, and I have another chance at doing what I love doing. I was seeing a shadow after sparring, and it's like, me just being a boxer, being young, I didn't say anything about that. But then the doctor asked me if something was wrong with my vision on the left side. If it gets to the center of your eye, it will get a lot worse. If you have got hit or anything, it would have got way worse than that. Real shit. Said Glove Ups Boxing dropped the UK flag. Shout out to the people in the UK, man. Not everybody's a British T fans. Not everybody's a British T fan hating, but shout out to Errol Spence, dude. He was, man, I'm just glad that they did catch that shit because if it was, if they didn't catch it, would have Manny Pacquiao would have fucked his eye up and made him blind. And Manny Pacquiao really would have been legend. They'd have been like, damn, Manny Pacquiao, the guy who made Errol Spence blind. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing he caught that shit, man. It's a good thing he caught that shit. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the motherfucking chat. Shout out to everybody that got me up to 400, dude. Dude, shout out to everybody. I'm just so happy, man. Yeah, that's true, dude. I got to see the new Wilder in action. Man. I don't even think that fight's lasted more than 4 rounds, dude. Malik Scott saying 5 rounds, dude. I'm saying that shit don't last till fucking. I don't even think that shit lasts 3 rounds, dude. Real shit, because we gotta take everything into consideration. Tyson Fury don't want this fight. He don't want this fight, dude. He don't want this. He know he don't want this shit. He paid lawyers because he didn't want that shit. He sat there and cried in front of a judge because he didn't want this shit. And you guys and people telling me that he's ready to fight? Hell no, he ain't ready to fight. So I just want to see Fury get dragged, dude. I want to see Fury take the long road home. The upper room. The upper room. Shit. I want to see that motherfucker go to the upper room. It's gonna be tragic. What do you say up? Everybody hates Chris? Tragic, tragic, tragic. What happened to Tyson Fury in that ring? Dude, like, I don't know what it feels like to have somebody knowing that wants to kill me. And I know I have to see this person in a couple days, in 40-something days. Lord, shit. It's not just, and here's the thing. This is what I always tell people. It's not just a fighter. Any old fighter wants to fight you, you know what I'm saying, and kick your ass and want to beat you to death. It's Wilder, somebody that's known as one of the strongest punchers in, or if not, the strongest puncher in boxing history. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That tell you, man, if Fury gets in there unprepared, it's lights out. Man, I already feel like Fury got some brain damage. I really do. I really believe Fury already has brain damage. And if he gets hit again, it's over. People talking about some, yeah, he already withstand Wilder's punch the first 2 fights, so he's good. I'm like, dude, what type of logic is that? What type of logic is that? Oh, he ate Wilder's punches in the first and second fight, so that means that this time around, a whole year and a half later type shit, that if you get hit, he's gonna be able to withstand it because he took it in the first fight and the second fight. The fuck out of here. He barely took that shit in the first fight. He damn near died. And then on top of that, and you know what's scary? Because Fury know Wilder was under influence of something. And he's talking about, dude, he still hit me under that shit, and I still felt like I was gonna get knocked out in the second fight. That's how you know the motherfucker's strong. His legs went behind him and he touched your face and you still felt that power. Come on, man. Come on, man. He said British teeth really on no logic. They rely on no logic. They have no logic. And they be on my page on Twitter every day. Art man ain't shit. Art man ain't that. Art man ain't this. Whatever. So I mean, dig Isaiah, the old Deontay knocked out 40 motherfuckers. 40-year-old. If that man gets better, then he gonna be like, what the fuck, Megatron? And that's the funny part. Like, you motherfuckers, people are like, yo, Wilder, he doesn't have any skills. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. Now, what if he start doing that? Then what? Then what? What if he does everything that you silly motherfuckers say he don't do? Then what? Then the motherfucker will be the perfect fighter. He got power, and he got defense, and he got skill, he got technique. Then what? Stop playing games, man. Stop playing games, man. These dudes be out here playing games. Oh, let me let my people know we live now. We live right now. These motherfuckers be hating on the kid, dude. I swear. Like, that's going to be a dangerous motherfucker. If he's able to do all that, dude, they talking about Wilder can't fight on the back foot. Man, we already know what time it is. Stop. First of all, you know what we need to stop doing? You know what we need to stop doing? We need to stop listening to these Wilder haters. It's just listen to what John Fury and his son is saying, and his team is saying. Because look, their team, they not saying all this bullshit. He can't fight on the back foot. He ain't saying none of that shit. Wilder's team, Fury's team is saying, hey, this motherfucker's dangerous. This motherfucker is dangerous. If Fury don't prepare, he's getting knocked out. Kronk Jim, if you don't knock nobody out, you get knocked out. You know, their stories, it's just like, they're telling the truth. They're telling the truth about this. And even these guys that claim they're Tyson Fury fans, or if they're not Tyson Fury fans like they say, you still got to take in the information that this guy's saying. Him and his father and his coaches are saying, dude, Wilder is dangerous. I don't want this fight. But y'all hear me, though. They don't hear us, y'all. But they gonna see. They gonna see. Hold on. We gonna see, though. Excuse me. I'm just allergic to bullshit. Like like that Will Smith said, man. But hold on, let me go to that article, yo. Because Malik Scott says some, and you know what I don't like? People always say, "Oh well, Malik Scott, he's just doing what he's paid to do." Nah, man, you gotta realize when somebody's spitting that real shit. He's spitting that real shit. He know what he's man. There's multiple people from Wilder's camp that can agree that hey, Wilder's fucking ready, dude. He said, "Bless you, are." Nah, real shit. I'm allergic to bullshit. I'm allergic to that bullshit when they say Wilder can't box. Wilder can't box. You get in that ring, he'll fucking kill you with his bare hand. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the hell up, dude. Wilder can literally kill one of these trolls with his bare hand, sitting on the just getting off the couch, not even working out. And these motherfuckers will talk about he ain't got no skill, he ain't got this, he ain't got that. Boy, stop playing games with a nigga, man. Real shit, man. But real shit. Let's go to that article. So I got the article up. It says this Wilder will KO the old Wilder in 2 rounds. And he'll KO Fury in 5 rounds. Malik Scott, the head trainer of Deontay Wilder, is promising a new and improved version of the Bronze Bomber when he collides with the fake WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. 2 rivals will trade punches for the 3rd time October 9th at the T-Mobile Arena. Okay. When I read these articles, I just be like, dude, I understand you have to get to the point, but there's some major key points in this story that needs to be addressed. Like, check this out. It says back in February of 2020, it says they were scheduled to fight back in July, with the contest being pushed back due to Fury contracting COVID-19. But they don't want to explain that the fact that he got caught by fans and all that bullshit. They don't want to bring that up. They don't want to bring up that he doesn't have any physical proof. But hey, it is what it is. Now, it says back in February of 2020, Fury dominated and stopped Wilder in 7 rounds to capture the WBC title. See how good that sounds on paper? See how good that sounds on paper? Back in February of 2020, Fury dominated and stopped Wilder in 7 rounds to capture the WBC title. Oh, that sounds perfect. If anybody reading that, they'll be like, oh, okay, that's what happened. But don't want to mention the fact that, yes, he won this fight, but there's a looming question mark if Tyson Fury cheated in this fight. That should be, literally, that's how they should write it. That's how they should write it. Back in February 2020, Fury dominated and stopped Wilder in 7 rounds to capture the WBC title. But later, after the fight, Tyson Fury was accused of cheating, which leaves a looming question mark over the fight. If I was the journalist, that's how I would have written this story. But here, okay, let's continue. Wilder would then exercise his immediate rematch clause, but the COVID-19 pandemic and a legal battle delayed the fight until 2021. Let's keep it 100, man. Let's keep it 100. He says the COVID-19 pandemic and a legal battle delayed the fight. Nah. That's a little bit of truth. This is what happened. The fight got delayed due to COVID, right? The pandemic. But it was going to happen in December. But Tyson Fury said, no. The contract expired. No. He disrespected my race. No. And then he tries to flee and make a fight with Anthony Joshua. But then the honorable judge, Weinstein, pulls him back and says, hey, you have to fight Deontay Wilder or retire. That's what happened. But anyways, Scott, who Wilder hired as the head trainer earlier this year, has noticed flaws in Tyson Fury's style. This time around, he believes Wilder will put Fury away in 5 rounds. Fury fights with his hands down at times, which is true. With his chin up, which is true. At times he comes forward. At times he is close with his hands down, which is true. He's been knocked down by guys who hit less harder than Deontay Wilder. Been knocked down by cruiserweights. He's very vulnerable. I've never seen a Fury fight and say, wow, he's unbeatable. But ESPN bullshit ass can watch a Tyson Fury fight and say this motherfucker's the Terrence Crawford of the heavyweight division. The Terrence Crawford of the heavyweight division. Last time I checked, Terrence Crawford ain't fucking getting his eye busted up by nobody. So don't ever try to compare Terrence Crawford, one of the most skillful Black American boxers. Don't ever try to compare Terrence Crawford to this piece of shit cheating bastard. Tyson, man, Terrence Crawford don't gotta fucking cheat. So what the fuck you guys talking about? The fuck out of here. Says Wilder's never been stopped. His trainer threw in the towel after being instructed. Never throw in the towel. Exactly. They never want to bring this up in the articles. Never want to bring it up. Ever. Shout out to the troll killer, Mr. Shelton. Shout out to everybody. Big J Young. I've been trolling the shit out of Tyson Fury fanboys with them John Gazurski photos because they can't explain that lump in that shit. They can't explain that shit. And then they start posting pictures of other fighters like that's going to make it better. Dude, that doesn't make it better. Even if those other fighters' gloves was suspicious as well, it doesn't change the fact that this fighter is being accused of cheating. You can't go to a judge and be like, well, look at this Muhammad Ali picture from 1970. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Bro, a judge gonna look at you and be like, bro, get the fuck out of my face with this stupid shit. You're trying to justify cheating in 2020 from a picture in 1970. Make it make sense. Make it make fucking sense, dude. Also, real shit, I got one of the realest channels out here with some real subscribers and real followers. I don't need 100,000 bots in here agreeing with me and all that bullshit. I just need a solid 300, 400 people rocking with me. Real shit. That's all you need. That's all you need. And here's the thing. You can't save everybody. You can't save everybody. And everybody gonna look stupid when all this evidence comes to light. You know that this evidence already came to light. Let's be real. Everybody's gonna look stupid once white people start saying that Tyson Fury cheated. That's what it really is, because we see the video proof, we see the photo proof, we hear the witness testimony. That calls for investigation. But when this shit goes out, you know, it is what it is. Niggas gonna be looking so crazy. Notice that Mike Coppinger and all those dudes, they kind of fell back. They fell back from promoting Tyson Fury and saying he's this, and that. They fell back from it because it's like, dude, at the end of the day, when this shit's said and done, and you guys rocking with him, oh, your credibility is going to go out the fucking window. You said Fury gypped Wilder and the fans. He fucking did, man. He gypped the hell out of the fans. He gypped me, dude. He put me in a situation where I was out of $1,000 that I could have been spending on something else. And yeah, our band is not rich. I live every day like everybody else, man. Don't get it twisted. And I got a small business. So yeah, for you to take $1,000 out of my pocket and then, you know, say you got COVID and then post up at a fucking car dealership, you know, that's very fucked up. And I don't think, and this is why I always question these people's integrity. I always question it, because how the fuck are you guys going to be out here talking about fairness in the sport of boxing? Oh, cheating is bad, but turn a blind eye to what the fuck is going on right in front of our face with Tyson Fury. He put fans in a situation where they lost money. Fans like me had to tell the job, hey man, I'm going to be off this day. I need this days off because so and so. Now I'm sitting there on July 24th while Tyson Fury is fully healthy. I know he's a fat bastard, but he's COVID free and he's chilling, relaxing on the 24th. And I'm like, dude, I'm supposed to be in Vegas sipping lemonade mimosas and shit, watching a fucking fight, dude, having a good time. Fury's a scumbag. You think he gonna show up, Art? I don't even know. I really don't know. Every day I have a different answer to this fucking question. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you because it's like 1 minute I'm like, yeah, he gonna show up. You got no choice. And then another minute I'm like, wow, stop posting them videos of you training because Tyson Fury getting scared now. He getting scared. Dude, but I I can understand too because if I was a cheater, you know what I'm saying, like Tyson Fury, and I beat this man via cheating, and I thought I was gonna get away with it and have a mega $1 million fight and pay off my debt with this company, and some jackass in fucking Canada rewind the tape and caught me, and now I have to fight this man clean. And he knows I cheated and he wants to kill me and he has the power to do so. Oh my God. I probably would be trying to get out of the fight. But for some odd reason, it's like they could think Malik Scott take a dive, but they can't think that a guy that's affiliated with nefarious characters who has a history of cheating in the ring, so always shows that he disrespects the sport. You think that guy can't possibly cheat? It's just like, whoa, what are we really talking about here? What are we really talking about here? And fans be like, oh, rent free. It's not rent free because the motherfucker cost me real life money. What are you talking about, rent free? Dude, anybody that owe me money, it's like, I have a problem with you. Now he's becoming somebody that owes me money. It's not, oh, I just dislike Tyson Fury because he beats Deontay Wilder. No, I dislike Tyson Fury because he assaulted Deontay Wilder in the ring and he owes me money. Come on, man. Said, man, you might be right on a point. That's why Team Fury fans hate you so much on Twitter. Dude, they hate me so much because I went from being the craziest motherfucker on Twitter to being looking like Miss Cleo, a fucking genius that can see the future. I literally watch. Let me show you guys. Let me show you how real it is. And why? Or I can just go on Twitter and just ether these dudes every fucking time. Let me show you. Hold on. Get the fuck out of here. Hold on. Man, oh man. It's just the funny shit in the fucking world. Look, let me show you how I be shutting these stupid fucks up, dude. Every day. So I post this. I was gonna do a live about the double standards in boxing, but we could touch on that. Right? So I post this, right? And then somebody says, this Jeremiah character, he says, no one praised them for losing. Why do you like lying, Art Man? 74 likes. You see how much people hate me? 74 fucking likes. Why? Y'all all think I'm lying, huh? But check this out. I'm lying, right? And I'm such a liar. I'm such a fucking liar, right? Look at this shit. This was him like what? March 12th. When it was getting closer and closer to the arbitration. He says, for real, I will kill myself if Art Man was right about the Wilder Fury situation, because I was telling these motherfuckers. That's how you ether them. I said, dude, are you still alive? Are you still alive? You're still alive, huh? You're still talking? I thought you said you were going to kill yourself if I was right. So don't ever try to question my intelligence when it comes to boxing. You're supposed to be dead, motherfucker. I killed you. Hey, that's the funny part. You're supposed to be dead. But you want to talk about some Art Man's a liar. Art Man don't know this. Art Man don't know that. Motherfucker, go kill yourself, bitch ass motherfucker. Stop playing games with me, dude. That's how I always be laughing at these dudes. Like, what can you really say? This dude said, "I'm gonna kill myself." That's how deep it was, bro. Because they was laughing at me. Art man, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Motherfuckers bet their money on me, hard-earned cash, that I was wrong. That I was wrong. They said, "You don't know shit about this arbitration. You don't know what the fuck an arbitration is." All types of shit. When y'all have the spare time, free time, just go to Twitter and just type in Artman receipts. Hashtag Artman receipts. So I see you got clowns in this joint. So I'm gonna hang myself if I look like you. Wilder a bum 2-0. Yeah, it is what it is. It's not really 2-0. You know why it's not 2-0? Because Wilder won the fight too. He won the battle in court. That's already one victory. And that's one of the biggest victories, because it's like, oh shit. You gotta fight. You gotta do what I say and this judge say, or you gotta retire. So I'll see your bitch ass on October 9th. Oh man, that's the judgment day. Judgment day. Dude, I'm over here sitting talking on live. I'm really supposed to be drawing this Wilder versus Fury joint. Real man, when you guys get some free time, send me just DM me nice, dope photos of what you would like to see on a shirt of Wilder versus Fury through like a design. Just send me the photos. That's all you got to do. Because from there, I can just get inspired and paint up some real dope shit, man. Real shit, man. It's all good, though. I ain't mad at nobody, dude. I just be doing my thing. I really do. Fuck Tyson Fury. Sugar Hill. And all these dudes. Somebody sent me a video because I was, yesterday's live, I was talking about Sugar Hill not being there. Somebody sent me a live. You see, now he's starting to look like that. Oh my God, these motherfuckers are fucking, bro. Now he looks like how he looks when it's time to fight. Look at this. It's Tyson Fury. Yep. Shaved all that. Now he looking like that big Nazi again. Getting ready to fight. Okay. He got some new people in there because he know what time it is. Look. Bro, look, they want to talk about Wilder's legs. Why do Fury look like that? Somebody sent me this in my DM because I did a video last night. Of Tyson Fury. I thought he got rid of Sugar Hill, but there you go. You see Sugar Hill, so there it is. I'm a man of information, so if I see video proof of Sugar Hill being there, okay, I can recant my statement. Yep. I thought Sugar Hill wasn't there, but there he is. He's there. But what the fuck does that matter? Because this is what the fuck he about to get. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dude, stop playing games, dude. Wilder is about to beat the shit out of this guy. He's about to beat the shit out of this guy. And it's going to look fucking bad, dude. It's going to look bad. The fucking ham hocks Tyson Fury got on his fucking stomach. It's not going to withstand that shit, dude. Sorry. And then he's training even more. training even more. Look at this shit. Right there. That's the punch. That's the punch that might do it, y'all. That's the punch that might do it, y'all. I honestly believe it. Look at this right here. When he dips low and cracks him right in the center of the stomach. Look, right here. Dip, right? Slip. Right there. I think that's it. I think that's it right there. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Wilder coming in looking like one of them real throwback fighters. Don't be surprised, right? Look. We about to catch a body, y'all. You ever seen a dead body? This is my favorite clip though, because I feel like he'll fuck around and still lay Fury out with the same 1-2. That's it. Look at that. You hear that shit? You know, you gotta understand certain things that people say. Like fans say, I remember when that video first came out, right? People said, "Oh, Malik Scott, he's exaggerating those punches." While these people are talking about doing all that shit, it's like, hold on one second, y'all. My bad, y'all. I got this fucking dumbass cat who just does the most. Real shit. But y'all think we gonna get another one of these? Woo! Woo! You see that? Let's do a little Wilder film study. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I think Lord. Somebody is going to die that night. If the judge or the ref doesn't do the proper thing by calling the fight off. Because if you let Fury get back up from getting hit like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, what if he pops back up again, right? And he continues, he's gonna get his fucking head knocked off. You know, I kind of sometimes, you know, I want to feel some type of sympathy, but it's not there. It's not there, yo, because then I think about this motherfucker doing some bullshit like licking Deontay Wilder's blood. And I say, that type of shit, that shit just don't sit right with me. My family, we was watching that fight. You know what I'm saying? We was watching that fight. And what did we see? We seen an assault in the fucking ring. No justice. No justice. Said, how about that? He can't afford a gym. Said, I'm surprised they didn't write articles about him training in a fucking room. Let's be real. They talk about a whole, bro, like, ESPN is so funny because this is what they're doing. I'm talking about their staff, like Tim Bradley and Andre Ward and the Latino fella and whoever, and Mark Kriegel and them. This is what they do. All this shit transpired, right? But no, let's bring it back. They thought the fight was ready to rock and roll. They seen the press conference. They say, hold on, we got to make something and do something that makes our guy looks good and makes this guy look bad. So they're reading the scripts and saying, Wilder's headphones. It's Andre Ward. And Wilder's headphones, right? That's a big problem because he may not want to speak to them, but he gonna have to answer to Tyson Fury in that ring. Those headphones, major red flags. Red flags, red flags, red flags. Wilder this, Wilder that, Wilder that. And then you have fucking Tim Coon Bradley on there. Lord Jesus, I just remember when I had headphones on, I got knocked out. No, he didn't say he got knocked out, but he was like, when I had headphones on, I remember I lost my fight. Well, motherfucker, you ain't Deontay Wilder. You don't have fucking power. You don't have power, Tim Bradley. So stop talking about, because you wore fucking headphones and got your ass whooped. That don't mean Wilder gonna wear headphones and get his ass whooped. Who are you? Wilder's somebody who defends his title. He don't retire when it comes down to fucking fighting his mandatory. Stop playing games, dude, like you did. So shut that soft shit up, man. And then, but what they're doing right now is this crazy shit with Tyson Fury happened. They just acting like this shit don't even exist. And you know what they're gonna do? A couple weeks prior to Wilder versus Fury 3, they're just gonna resume and just act like nothing ever happened. And they're gonna cover the story. Well, Tyson Fury got COVID, so the fight got postponed. But now we're back in action. I think Tyson Fury's, but they're not gonna mention how Tyson Fury's at a fucking dealership lying about having COVID. They're not gonna talk about how the fuck this fight is postponed. What, 3 months after this fuck, bro? The fight was supposed to be in July. And you talking about the fight is in October 9th? Dude, what the fuck? How long does it take to recover from COVID? It doesn't take that fucking long, dude. And then they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the fact in between of this little fucking break, there was rumors that fucking Tyson Fury got knocked out in sparring. This is shit that you have to mention. You have to mention this type of shit. But they're not going to mention it. They just going to act like this shit didn't even exist and just pick it up like, oh, we're back for Wilder versus Fury 3 time, y'all. Just, just act like those fucking 2.5 months didn't even fucking exist. I'm like, dude, I always ask Andre Ward, I'm like, dude, I really want to know, do you see a red flag in this? Do you see a red flag in the behavior of rumors of him being knocked out in sparring and then he says he has COVID, but then you see him perfectly healthy at a fucking car dealership? You're not going to talk about that? That doesn't see a red flag to you? Who's the professional boxer, me or you? So you should be seeing this shit more than I can. Said preach. Said Fury gonna bleed out from the inside. Wilder gonna hit him with the. I had the dude on here the other night talking about some Wilder. He not swinging his hips and that shit. Boy, all right. Fury hips down here. His hips is down here. It's below. So he gotta pick that motherfucker up with a left hook. Let me see. Let me show y'all. The real reason why Tyson Fury don't want that Wilder versus Fury trilogy. Look at this. Look at this shit up and close and personal. Wilder blowing a kiss. Hey, he lit. Fuck it. I seen this before. I seen this 40 times. I did this to 40 men professionally. So this ain't nothing. But nah, you see a crackhead jump up. Like, what the fuck? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You see how Wilder was throwing wild left hooks? Now imagine him doing the same sequence but coordinated while Fury's hurt. Imagine him doing the same sequence right here, but well coordinated with a tighter jab, tighter left hook. Yeah, he's getting stopped. He's getting stopped. He's getting stopped. I'm telling y'all, I'm not just capping for Wilder. This is real life looking at boxing for what it is, dude. Look at this shit. We doing a little film study tonight. Look at this right here. Imagine if Wilder throws proper jabs and straight hooks. Like, not saying that he's doing it sloppy, but I'm saying, like, if he just tighten up and gets him in this sequence right here. Look. While Fury's in his high guard. Because you know what? A guy like Tank will eat. If he had his opponent like that, Tank is well coordinated where he's able to fucking get him out of there. Wilder gets dudes out of there out of straight power, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, if he tightened up in that moment right there, it probably would have been over. Man, oh man. Y'all ready to see a dead body, man? He said this Wilder KO'd the old Wilder in 2 rounds. Malik Scott training this motherfucker to be an old school fighter. Y'all has go see. Wilder gonna hit you with some fucking look, bro. I'm telling you, Wilder gonna hit you with a motherfucker with a Larry Holmes jab straight. Y'all gonna be looking so crazy, dude. Mike Coppinger. Oh my God, look at him training in the fucking hallway and all that bullshit. Dude, you're a fucking bitch. You wish you had a fucking house like this, you fucking coward. Motherfuckers be sitting behind a fucking laptop talking all that dweeb shit. He's training in the shut that soft shit up, dude. Slip right hand to get under the hook. Hey, there you go. Slip 2 jabs. Go hook. Slip right hand, get under the hook. Nice. There you go. Fake thing. That's it. Fake. There you go. There you go. That's it. And then when he make that step, I need to step him over. You hear that? There you go. Fake thing. When Fury tries to move out the corner, you follow him. Straight up. There you go. There you go. That's it. And then when he make that step, I need to step him over. See right there, come forward. Yes. Yep. Move right over. Make that fucking ring smaller. Y'all hear that shit? It's over. Yes. Make that fucking ring smaller. Big man shit. Yo. They're beautiful. I want that again. You want to set? It's not over. It's not over, Tyson. You ain't gonna get 1, 2. Wilder got to reset no more. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's over. My dude, Mark Cassie said Coppinger criticizing Wilder working from home while Mike is writing his BS story from home. Fucking coward. One. Aha. Do it again. 1. That's it. One more time. 1. That's it. Come on. Come on. 1. Come on. That's it. Just like music. Double. That's it. Just do the lead right here. Lead. That's it. Just touch it. Lead. Right. Do that lead and get under his hook. Hey. Woo. Yes, sir. Lead and get under his hook. Woo. Give me a better slip, bro. That was it. Do it again. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. We don't even gotta say nothing. I don't even gotta say nothing. We can just watch this shit and you can just tell what the fuck is gonna go down, man. Whew, look, bro, I've been talking about this shit for a long time, dude. 8 months ago and shit. Hold on.
How over our lockdown camera where we can monitor him with, as has often been the case. And instead, he says, you know what I'm going to do? I'll just pull the plug. So that is it.
You hear this fucking guy?
How over our lockdown camera where we can monitor him with, as has often been the case. And instead, he says, you know what I'm going to do? I'll just pull the plug. So that is it.
Them covering the camera. What do you think about that?
I don't think anything
Because,
about that.
all I seen was a still image of JD's around Tyson Fury. Then I seen the camera go off. Can you explain what happened when that when the camera went on?
No, I can't explain what happened.
Can you explain what happened when they covered the camera, please?
No, I can't explain. Okay, now I can't explain what happened when the camera went on.
Oh, so you can't explain what happened when
you can't explain. So, for those who don't know, that was the infamous debate I did with this guy named Ring IQ, Snitch IQ. This motherfucker thought I was gonna be wrong, so he betted me. Had a debate on his platform, and everybody thought I was crazy. Ah, man.
Oh, so you can't explain what happened
assassinating his character based on events long since passed does not assign guilt for what Deontay Wilder is alleging. You don't have any evidence that he had an egg weight in his hand. Quite the opposite. There's evidence to the contrary. His own trainer is seen seated as his hands were being wrapped. You have the WBC saying that those gloves, it's not possible to tamper with them because those gloves are kept isolated from the fighters themselves. There's no room for glove tampering. You have the Nevada State Athletic Commission who was also present while his hands were being wrapped. So all the actual evidence is to the contrary of Wilder's contentions.
Okay, I understand that completely.
You hear this guy? This is an old video, so he doesn't really understand that how many people we didn't, how many people after the situation where they got caught by the commission. I mean, they didn't get caught by the commission; they got caught by other people's coaches and shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't understand. So that argument, it just looks and it sounds so stupid right now. What can you really say these days? Oh, the commission is there? No, motherfucker, because we watched it live. I seen it live in my fucking face. Mike Fox, they let this guy Mastro go out there with fucking tamper gloves. They said, who signed off on these gloves? He said, I don't know. What you mean you don't know? Stop playing games, man.
Is it my turn to take the floor?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
How many glove tampering situations have the Nevada State Commission caught?
None, because they're there when none because
None.
They're actually. Are you gonna interrupt me?
You hear that? That's how you get these motherfuckers every time.
Glove tampering. Okay, I understand that completely. Is it my turn to take the floor?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
How many glove tampering situations have the Nevada State Commission caught?
None, because they're there when none because they're actually. Are you gonna interrupt me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unless you're gonna try to actually slip an object in front of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, unless you're gonna do that, if you're dumb enough to do that, then yeah, they probably catch you. But nobody's stupid enough to do that because they're literally standing there in the locker room with you, with a member of the other guy's camp, while your hands are being wrapped.
Okay, you just stated that the Nevada State Commission never caught anybody. There's been several deaths in the ring. There's been several situations where fighters were accused of glove tampering, and you're telling me that the Nevada State Commission never caught one? And then I'm supposed to be a fan that's going to believe their word because of what? They don't have a history of catching this act. So why would I hold them as anything that's valuable?
Because there's an
Situation.
actual video of JD sitting there as Tyson Fury's hands are being wrapped.
Okay. What about them covering the camera? What do you think about that?
I don't think anything about that.
All I seen was a still image of JD's around Tyson Fury. Then I seen the camera go off. Can you explain what happened when that when the camera went on?
No, I can't explain what happened.
Can you explain what happened when they covered the camera, please?
No, I can't. Okay, no, I can't explain what happened when the camera went on.
Oh, so you can't explain what happened when they covered the camera?
You see how simple it is? It's like, dude, they say, oh, yeah, man, there's no way he can cheat. There's no way. The commission was there. Everybody come here. All that shit was there. And I said, dude, right then, you guys heard it. I said, man, can you explain to me what happened in that time period when they cut the camera off? What happened after that time? I don't know what happened. Do you know what happened? No. Do you believe that in that time period that they can cheat because the camera is cut off? And these guys, they just so comical because they're like, I don't know. And then they hear this guy getting mad. You supposed to be the moderator, but you get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do these people out here, man. Make them make an ass of themselves.
My bad.
Let the man talk.
Yeah, like it sounds like a lot of your talking points is just a lot of hearsay and conjecture, because what's irrefutable is that JD's was literally sitting there while they wrapped his hands. I mean, that's not is it my time? Because let me get into Let me get into my argument. Every single thing you've said is hearsay and conjecture. None of it is fact. What is fact is that the WBC was present. What is fact is that JD's was present. And it's not a still image. There's actually a video uploaded from BT Sport, a live video, where JD's is seated right there in front of Tyson Fury while his hands are being wrapped. And your conjecture is not evidence of anything. What I know is that JD's was there. That's what I know. The WBC was also there. The Nevada State Athletic Commission was also there. That's what I know. That's facts. What you're saying is belief. And you can't substantiate anything that you believe.
Okay.
You're bringing up instances that don't even directly involve Deontay Wilder to assassinate Tyson Fury's character, when that has absolutely nothing to do with what happened on February 22nd.
Y'all hear this fucking piece of shit? This guy says I'm assassinating Tyson Fury's character. What, by telling the truth about him? His character is already assassinated. He did it to himself. What are you talking about?
Okay. I hear what you're saying. So,
Julius, do you want to send it over to him?
Yeah, I'll send it over to him.
Not yet. It's up to Julius. Okay,
I'll send it over to him.
Okay, so you said JD's was in the locker room in the Nevada State Commission. We did point out that the Nevada State Commission never caught anybody, so we can rule them out.
Right.
The WBC.
Can I ask a question? Rule them out of what?
Nope.
See, he
I
tried
can't
to
ask
cut.
a question.
No, you're not allowed to cross-reference.
Okay.
No, go ahead, Rick.
So, yes. So he wasn't there, or whatever. But the Nevada State Commission, we cannot use them as somebody as credible because they never caught anybody ever. And you admitted that they put something over the camera. And when that time period, when they put something over the camera, we don't know what they did. So one would speculate that they could have done something behind scenes where we didn't have any evidence to see it, because they had a blanket over the camera.
See, I thought they had a
How are
blanket,
you
but he
and
disconnected that.
Supposed to know what happened in that time frame when they cover up the camera. Wouldn't you think that they could cheat right there and then if there's no footage that we can see because they covered up the camera?
Is it my turn? Do you think that because
that's the question? That's the question right there.
All right,
Can I rephrase my question? Because I
still have time.
I want a clear answer on this. Do you think that Tyson Fury and team can orchestrate some type of manipulation with the glove during that time period where there was no footage of them because their team intentionally covered up the camera?
So I get that.
And this motherfucker deleted the debate, man. But look, yo, that shit was funny, man. That shit was funny because, as you can see, it's like, dude, your argument is saying that the Nevada State Commission. And I'm like, dude, I'm ruling that out based off the fact they've never caught anybody, dude. Never, ever. Said he deleted half of Twitter. Good riddance. Fuck him. We don't care about this guy anyways, dude. Any fucking ways. Any fucking ways. Seriously, dude, like that shit's crazy because it's like, dude, these guys sat here and said, nah, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But it is what it is. It's for promotional use only. What Mark Breland say? That Negro don't jump, bro. Mark Breland sound like an old ass hater. That Negro Deontay Wilder don't jump rope. He don't skip rope. He don't pitter pat. He don't do nothing with his legs. He just do what he want, man. Man, fuck out of the camp, man. We got real niggas in the motherfucking building. Shout out to look at my guy Malik Scott. Check the shirt out, dude. That's a fresh Art Man apparel. Back in Blood shirt. Back in Blood. Hell yeah. Fuck you talking about? That's Art Man shit. Why you motherfuckers on Twitter hating on me? That's fucking Art Man gear in the fucking camp. Art Man gear, my merch is in the fucking camp. And these guys want to sit here online and try to hate on me. Fuck you guys. Y'all don't mean shit to me. Real shit. The fact, think about it. Really think about it. These folks hate on me so much. They say, oh man, you talk about Wilder, da 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 da, da 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 da. But the fact is, Wilder out there fuck with me too, man. They fuck with the brand, man. Stop playing games, dude. My dude Malik Scott and them, you know, they some real dudes, man. They some real ones. And I support them and they support me. Shout out to those dudes, man. Why these dudes out here hating on the kid? Woo!
Good job, sir. Thank you, sir. Come on. All right, let's go. Come on. Get it. Good job. Take New York. Yeah, you got to. Take New York. You got to, bro. You be in today. You be, hey.
Hey, Chokill, I think you're a little behind. He said assassinate Fury character. Yeah, that must. Yeah.
I got shit. She looking ugly. Ooh, she look like a whole birthday cake. Oh shit! Damn. I got this. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on, D. Come on. Get it.
Come on. Yeah. Hey, if Tyson Fury would have showed up, hold on.
It'll be a train. You say a semi truck, I'm gonna run you over with a train, baby. Whoa.
Hey, look, they try to hate, bro. Hey, after this video came out, after this video came out, I seen videos of several Wilder supporters in the fucking gym going nuts. Going nuts. Going nuts. Look at this shit. Look, hold on. Check this out. These guys are funny guys.
I'll be the first person to say.
This is for promotional use only. I'm not selling anything on this. This is for promotional use only.
Call out a fighter if something was done illegally. But what I'm not going to do is put a jacket on Mark Breland or start to make accusations along with you without proof. A photo online of a glove that has indentation when there's horsehair there and part position accusation.
Hey yo. This Andre Ward, I had so much respect for you. Listen to this shit that this motherfucker said. Look at this shit.
With you, then I'll just speak for myself. I'll be the first person to call out a fighter if something was done illegally. But what I'm not going to do is put a jacket on Mark Breland or start to make accusations along with you without proof. A photo online of a glove that has indentation when there's horsehair in there and part padding, that's not the answer. Jay is
You hear this motherfucker here? He says, a picture online ain't, bro, this is not fucking 2010, 2008, bro. A picture online of a real photographer's gallery, yes, you can use that as photo evidence, you jackass. Stop trying to minimize the internet, a photo online. Like, bro, what do you want us to find? It's only credible if you see it on a fucking newspaper. Bro, come on, man. Stop playing, man. Look.
JD is the one that went into the locker room with Tyson Fury. He watched the raps get put on.
Right.
He watched.
Right.
JD is the one that went into the locker room with Tyson Fury. He watched the raps get put on.
Right.
He watched Tyson Fury put the gloves on. The commission, everybody agreed that, hey, everything is good. We'll sign off on it. So the excuses just don't line up, and that's what concerns me. It would concern me if I'm in the corner of Deontay Wilder, that, okay, we're saying all these things, but it's not amounting to much.
Oh, it's not amounting. No. Nigga, you saying all these things and they ain't amounting to shit, because you see the screen, you see on the screen July 24th, one man with the same flag that you represent, was ready. And the guy that you're fucking boosting up wasn't fucking ready. Stop playing fucking games, dude.
What concern me if I'm in the corner of Deontay Wilder, that, okay, we're saying all these things, but it's not amounting to much.
Well, I mean, in order to get over a loss, you have to acknowledge.
Dude, that shit disappointed me. Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit hurt. It hurt. Really, because it's like, dude, I looked up to you, Ward. I really did, man. And this is what? Check this out. It's all right. Just don't be trying to switch sides after. You better take your fucking black white ass back to the UK with his ass after this fight. Man, stop playing with that game. Man, stop playing with that man, dude.
Right here. That's sitting off the line. Right here. That's sitting off the line.
Woo. He throw that jab, he missed. Shoot that shit right in the stomach. And then you hear shit like this.
Every day I wake up's different. Some days I'll think like retire from boxing on top undefeated and don't give him his rematch. Yeah. make him suffer that way. And other days I think, yeah, I'll fight him and knock him out.
You see the, yo, you see the look on, yo. Yo, Klitschko looks like he wants to punch this guy right now in his face over his table, yo. Off of this, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Klitschko a better man than me. He's a better man than me. You hear this? Listen to this.
Every day I wake up's different. Some days I'll think like retire from boxing on top undefeated and don't give him his rematch. Yeah. Make him suffer that way. And other days I think, yeah, I'll fight him and knock him out. Other days I think, yeah, I'll fight him and take a dive. Other days I don't know what I'm gonna do. And this is the truth. I ain't lying. I'm pouring it all out to you. Just
You hear this shit? You hear this shit? Man, as many times I heard this video, I just caught this. He said he might even take a dive. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in this Wilder fight, get blessed on the chin one time and just say, you know what, I'm done. I'm out of here. I can't beat the count. Listen to this shit.
Every day I wake up's different. Some days I'll think like retire from boxing on top undefeated and don't give him his rematch. Yeah. Make him suffer that way. And other days I think, yeah, I'll fight him and knock him out. Other days I think, yeah, I'll fight him and take a dive. Other days I don't know what I'm gonna do. And this is the truth. I ain't lying. I'm pouring it all out to you, just so everything's on the table. You know what to expect.
He said, Klitschko looking like, man, if you don't shut the fuck up and bring your ass to this fight, I want to beat the shit out of you, dude. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my fucking Lord. You know, as we look at all these clips, it makes you think, man, like, can this guy right here, hey, y'all see what Malik Scott talking about? Y'all see what Malik Scott talking about? When Tyson Fury throws a punch, he brings his hands down. Look at this. He brings it to his hips. Look. Look at this. Punch brings it down. Look. He punches and he brings his hands down. Right? All the way down. This is who you want to spar instead of Jared Anderson. Hey, yo. Hey, man. I gotta chill out, man. I gotta chill out because this shit is fucking hilarious. This is who he's sparring instead of Jared Anderson. Fucking Country Liam. I don't even know who he just looked like his name is fucking Liam. He said that's the same way he fought when he destroyed Wilder, bro. You know that motherfucker cheated. Said look at them medium ass pants. Hank Hill ass body. Look at this motherfucker. Sugar Hill looking like, man, this is some motherfucking bullshit. What is this pity patch shit, dude? Look at this. Honestly, look at this. Look how he gets this guy in the corner. He walks him down with both of his hands. He said, look who the fuck he's sparring, dude. Let's be real, dude. Let's be real, man. Let's look at this with an open mind, yo. Tyson Fury cheated, man. Imagine going to a fight clean. Imagine him going to a fight clean. You You see Wilder when he's sparring, he ain't just sparring no clubhouse fucking Liam Cunningham's from the fucking local pub. You see that blood on them damn them kicks, man? And it's not his blood either. Shit, I'm taking no mas. I'm taking all my shit back in blood. It's promotional use only. And I don't own the rights to this beat. He gonna get that shit back in blood. Ooh. Ooh.
The Bible tells us that silence is golden, but my ears can still hear and my eyes can
Still see. Can still fucking
the Bible
see.
also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Hatton was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position.
Y'all see that shit? That's cheating, bro.
Y'all tried the same method to second.
Despite anything, win, lose, or draw, this is technically cheating.
Pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position.
Pulled his glove down.
Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed-in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove. Something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well.
And you can see it in his face.
But in the midst of it,
how can you sit here and deny that?
You still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me.
Well, you look like, boy, what the fuck you throw that towel in, man?
31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole. Even if he had to sell everything in his house.
Whew.
And payback is coming.
The king is coming back. Oh, Tyson Fury, man. Oh, Lord. You know what I'm saying? The guy looks ready, man. The brother looks ready. You know what I'm saying? He's in great shape. You know, he's hitting the bag just right. He's healing just right. And he's laughing because this is going to be fucking easy. This is going to be easy, man. It's going to be easy night, yo. Somebody said, can you stop talking about Wilder versus Fury? They be so scared. Like, bro, what type of bitch made this shit is that, dude? I ain't gonna lie, this is hard as fuck. Not this corny bastard. This shit right here. Fury not gonna win, bro. He's not gonna win, man. I'm telling you, he's not going to win. He's not gonna win. You could say I'm being biased. You could say I'm being crazy. You can say I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm telling you, when Fury fights Wilder again, it's the beginning of a new age in boxing. Think about it. Really ask yourself, do you think boxing will be doing itself a disservice if Wilder loses this match? Of course it would, because there wouldn't be no exciting heavyweight battles like Tyson Fury versus Joshua is whack, or Tyson Fury versus Usyk. And then we already know Tyson Fury won't even want to fight Usyk. There's been multiple times when they asked Tyson Fury, does he want to fight Usyk? And Tyson Fury's like, fuck no. Who is this guy? He's a foreigner. Crazy shit. Matter of fact, let me find that video. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Oh, hold on. Y'all ready to see a dead body? Yeah. I was just reading this shit. Man, I was going fucking crazy in the gym. I need to get in the fucking boxing gym ASAP. Hold on. Hell yeah, man. You see, this fight got me fucking motivated. I'm telling you, man. Hey, these people be like, yo, this guy, Art, man, is just, man, I'm fucking Black Dynamite in this bitch, motherfucker. Stop playing games with me. Y'all don't know, man. Don't let these glasses fool you, man. There's this post on there's this post about like Triple G wearing like a regular clothes, and people are like, don't judge this guy by his cover. I'm telling you, sometimes I'd be like, dude, I'm a peaceful person. I don't go out looking for violence or anything like that. But I'd be like, dude, I'm telling you, if you try to attack me, I would defend myself to the fullest extent. Straight up. Say, I got a story for you. Yeah, come on, pull up, man. Pull up to the show. And the brother Malik Scott just dropped this. No, I can't play the music, but and it's not a Hey, look. Hey, look, check this out, cuz. Hey, look. Hold on. Hold on. I can't play the music, but just know they listen to some real play shit. Hold on. He said it won't be considered an upset to me, nor will I be surprised. 2 times? He said, facts, Art, man, they take our kindness for weakness. That's true, dude. I'm telling you, there's people that look at me and probably think, oh, man, this guy's a nerd. He got glasses on and da-da-da-da-da, all types of shit. Like, dude, I really been, like, on some real life shit. I've been in some real life situations, man. I grew up in the hood, man, in Texas and Minnesota. Shit's crazy out here, dude. I remember going to my girl crib, right? I swear to God, ask anybody from my hood. I remember going to my girl's crib and we just chilling. You know, there was somebody got killed in front of her crib the other day because it was a gang rivalry or whatever. So we chilling at the crib, right? And I'm in the crib drawing actually because I had some client work I had to finish. I'm just drawing, right? And then my girl was outside chilling with her fam and all that. And we just like chilling in the neighborhood, just having a good time. Man, I step outside for 1 second. Dudes pull up and start blasting in front of the neighborhood. Like, dude, we dropping low. I'm grabbing children, running downstairs with the children, making sure nobody hit. Dude, they blasting. Like, being in that situation is like, yo, what the fuck? Like, surviving that type of shit and just being involved, it's just like, yo, not saying it was after me. I'm just saying just being in that situation, it makes you look at life a lot different. The very first thing after that shit was, man, hold on. Very first thing I did after that shit was got my fucking Second Amendment. I made sure I got my shit. So I always keep my shit with me. Most definitely, because I'm never gonna be in a situation like that again. But I'm just saying it's crazy, yo. And then like, you just can't judge somebody. You never know what somebody knows how to do, man. You can't just pick a fight with anybody. Because imagine you just go and pick a fight with a dude who looked like Triple G. Imagine Triple G wearing like a long sleeve and some khakis and some fucking Sperry shoes or some shit. You would think, oh, who the fuck is this Borat looking motherfucker? Try to pick a fight with him. Next thing you know, he's doing that punch when he punch you in the top of your skull. And your shit fucking melt. Your fucking brain melt. Blood come out your nose because he done punch you in the top of your skull. Thinking he's sweet. Don't judge, man. I'm telling you, yo. But I'm just talking my shit, yo. Real shit. He tripping. He tripping, yo. Hold up. Yeah, stop playing games, yo. We know what time it is. Hold on, man. But yeah. I most definitely think Wilder gonna knock that dude Tyson Fury out. I think Tyson Fury knows. He knows that he has to fight Wilder. He has no other choice, or he's gonna be deep shit, man. He's gonna be in deep shit, man. Ooh. Y'all ready for it? What is this guy Tyson Fury even really like? He not really like about that life, dude. He over here saying goodbye to his fans. Don't even want to talk to them fans. I heard Buddy got an elbow, recovering from an elbow injury too. Yep. Keep your hands down, Tyson Fury. Yep. Yep. I'm over here watching this video because you look, I'm being fair and honest. I gotta watch both. And see what's going on in both camps. This is a little older. Okay. Look at this. Kronk style. Kronk style. Kronk style. Yep. Check out the duration of the video, how long it is. Notice that it's not that long, right? You know, we be watching this guy. We follow this guy. We make sure we look having a good time with his family. Last final days. Look at this. Right, guys. I'm going offline until October 10th. Some else will be keeping you updated. Total blackout for me. See you guys in Vegas. Let the games begin. 7 weeks Saturday till I smash this dosser again. God bless. Tyson Fury. Hey, look, Royal Exotic Cars. They the first one to pull up. They said, "See you in October, Fury." Let's see. They still got the picture. They still got it up here. Look. But there's no comment section anymore. No comment section anymore. Yeah. And y'all, they really thought this was gonna be Wilder July 24th. Fight. Look, you see how normal his gloves look in this fight? I mean, this sparring clip or whatever, this pad work clip I meant. Gloves look fat and chunky, and you don't hear no in that motherfucker. Stop playing games, dude. Bro, you cannot be no real honest boxing fan and look at this and say, "Oh yeah, Tyson Fury looks so crisp and clear. He looks like he's gonna beat Deontay Wilder." You see this bullshit? Man, and then he was in the camp with Jared Anderson and them. I bet you they're looking like, dude, you about to fight? What, bro? You not looking like. Look at it. He's supposed to be the champ in camp. And that motherfucker's living their life, doing their own thing. They're like, man, I don't know about this. It's so I think Tyson Fury would have had a better chance in this third fight if he's been actually training since his since the him beating Wilder. Oof. She got to say goodbye to her. Sorry, man. You see, you know what I'm saying? Lord. What y'all think, man? Y'all think he got what it takes? Y'all think he got what it takes? Y'all think he can beat this man clean?
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's going on, man? Man,
Hey.
Bro, I'm over here looking at this video, and this guy, Malik Scott, has my fucking shirt on. That's fucking dope. That's
Nice.
dope as shit.
Nice. Hey, man. So I got a story for you, bro, and you might like it because it might help your case out in proving that Fury's a cheater. So check this out.
Go ahead.
So I made a post on my Facebook a few days ago, right? And I was like, yo, I'm looking for somebody who makes customized gloves. Hit my line. So some Indian dude, he inboxed me. He's like, yo, what kind of gloves are you looking for? And then so I tell him the gloves that I want, right? And he's like, yo, you got a WhatsApp? Hit me up. I said, all right, cool. So I hit him up on WhatsApp, right? So all of a sudden, like me and him are talking through video chat. And then this guy, he's like, yo, so what kind of gloves you want? And I'm like, all right, this is what I want. And I'm gonna tell the full story because you know at the end you'll know what I'm saying. But anyways, I'm like, yo, I want black gloves with the logo of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. I'm sure you know who that is. And
You said who from Dragon Ball Z?
Vegeta.
Yeah, okay, I know.
Right. So I was like, yo, let me get a blue logo of Vegeta on the gloves. How much do you want? So he's like, hi. He's like, all right, hold on 1 second. He's doing the calculations, yada yada yada. And then he's asking me, he's like, oh, do you want leather? And I said, yeah. He's like, do you want strap or do you want lace? I was like, I want lace. He's like, oh, what size? I say 16. He's like, okay. And then he was like, well, what kind of padding do you want? I was like, what? He said, what kind of padding do you want? I was like, what you mean, what kind of padding do I want? Like, the only padding that you put in gloves. He's like, is this for a fight? Are you fighting in these? And I'm like, nah, these is just for training. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, oh, okay, because what some fighters sometimes request is for us to use used and worn down padding and put them in the glove. And I was like, what? I was like, what you mean? He's like, so what we do, and this is what he was telling me. He's like, so what they do is they'll take padding from gloves that have already been used up, like in fights or in the gym, like padding that's like ready to fucking fall apart. And they'll use that padding and then they'll put it in the glove of a fighter for a fight, though, not for like training purposes, for fight purposes. So when the fighter first enters the ring, since they stack it up to, like he was telling me how he did it, that the way he stacked it up made it look like the glove was like brand new. And I was like, okay, cool. And he's like, oh, but watch this. And then he had like this little like pole. So he punched it a couple of times. And then all of a sudden, the padding was like, it looked like there was like no padding in there. And I was like, hold on. I was like, yo, let me look at that glove real quick. And then he said, oh, look. But he was, I don't know if he was like video chatting me from like a fucking Android or like a potato. I don't know. But the quality was so bad, bro. The quality was terrible. But I'm like, yo, let me look at that glove really quickly. And when he showed me the glove, it reminded me so much of the one that Tyson Fury had in his right hand, the Path and Sport ones. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I asked him, I'm like, yo, have you heard of Tyson Fury before? He's like, yeah, I know. I love Tyson Fury. I love Tyson Fury. And then as I'm asking him, I was like, yo, you think that he used that same padding? He was like, I don't know, maybe. And I'm like, oh shit.
How you don't know?
Huh?
I'm saying, like, how do you don't know?
Exactly. And remember, just like a few seconds ago, he was just telling me how much he loved Tyson Fury. But then when I asked him, I'm like, yo, you think he used that kind of padding? He was like, It's like he almost like didn't even want to, like, he didn't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, I changed the subject right away. And I keep asking him about those paddings. And I'm like, bro, what's the benefit of using that padding? He's like, well, you know, it's just your fingers seep through quicker. So you're at, like, I think probably, like, he told me, like, in like as the rounds go by, your actual fist start coming through because that padding is so destroyed and so like done for that is like there's literally nothing on the hand. You know what I'm saying? After a certain amount of rounds. Because all the sweat plus the impact that it's taking, it like the padding is already destroyed. It's already diminished, you know. And as you're punching your opponent, it starts to just like move around, and it starts to, because what he does is he leaves a gap. They'll leave a gap. So on top of the padding already being like fucking destroyed and like no good, they leave a gap in there so it could actually move around. You know what I'm saying? So
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So when that happens, at that point, the fighter is getting hit with just the wraps, pretty much. Wraps and skin is what's hitting him at that point. So I'm like, yo, this is a fucking glove designer that's telling me this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't like a boxing coach. This isn't, you know, one of Wilder's camp members. Like, this is a fucking glove maker that I've never met in my life. He has no idea that I even fuck with Tyson, or I used to fuck with Tyson Fury. And I'm like, yo, like, this is a guy that makes fucking gloves. And he's telling me this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like scratching my head and I'm like, yo, you think maybe Tyson Fury didn't take out padding? Maybe he should use worn down, destroyed padding in that glove. You know what I mean? And then maybe that's why you can see his fingers through that glove. What you think about that?
You know, everything that you're saying is like, it's true. Like, dude, like you say, you go into the fight with those gloves, and for the first couple seconds, it's not gonna look as bad. But when you start punching more, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Right. And then like the dude, he showed me the glove, and I was like, "Yo, put your hand in the glove." And then he was like he was like confused. He was like, "Okay." And then he's putting his hand in the glove. But like I said, his quality of video is so choppy. But it was a red glove, and you can sort of see, like, for a split second, I saw like an indentation, and it looked very, very similar to the one of you know, that picture that you're always showing me, where Fury's grabbing, I think, Wilder's hand with his right hand, and you could sort of, it looks like finger indentations.
Yeah. So
it looked very similar to that. So I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, yo, like, maybe this motherfucker did cheat. But now I'm starting to think maybe he didn't remove padding. I think he was using padding that was already, like, diminished. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this shit right here. Hold on.
Nah, that looks. I mean, that one looks like
that shit looks like some drag. Why is it like so long like this? And there's a big fucking lump right here.
That's
what is that?
Yo, okay. So okay. So check this out. So it gets better. Okay. So focus on the right hand. Well, not that one, because that one I think they had to censor the ring.
See, now this is when the match started. Bro. This is what like you just explained. This is just regular at first. This is the. This is the before the match even started. It looks regular, right?
Right.
And then, as you can see, the fight goes on, and it gets like this.
There you go. So look at the difference, because he told me some other shit too. But I want you. I mean, you probably already seen it, but I want you to see it. So you see that glove, right? Now look at the one in the left hand.
Yeah.
Notice the difference, right? So
big difference.
What he does. So this is what he was telling me. Once again, this is a guy that makes gloves for a living. Like, this ain't no just art man telling me this. This ain't no guy on Twitter. Like, this is a motherfucker that's making gloves. And I'm video chatting him, and he's showing me like his workstation. He's showing me a bunch of gloves. He has guys like on the sideline, like working on gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker is actually making gloves. So he tells me what they'll do is, so the padding that they use on the left hand on one glove, because he says you can't do it on two gloves because it's going to be very noticeable. So the other glove, like one glove will have like the destroyed padding on it, and then the other side will have regular padding on it. So one glove will look a lot fatter and a lot more normal looking than one glove, which is kind of what you're seeing in that picture. His right hand glove looks like it's worn and beaten down, and the left glove looks like it's still got a fuck ton of padding in it. So, like I said, once again, man, this is what he's telling me. So he's like, yeah, no, we don't like take padding out. It's just we designed it that way. So I'm asking him, I'm like, yo, where you from? He's like, I'm from Pakistan. And I'm like, yo, is this just a Pakistan thing? He's like, no, this is a lot of glove companies do this. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, you sneaky little motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Bro, had he never told me that and showed me, I would have never like even thought of that.
But I would have never even thought of that. I'm like, dude, I've noticed that because the same pictures I'm showing you right now, this is the guy's gallery. Las Vegas photographer John Kaczynski. That same gallery I'm showing you, I can't even go to that shit no more. It's fucking locked. Why is it locked? Why the fuck is it locked?
Who knows? Who knows, man? And the whole time, and like listening to what's his name, Sugar Hill, just constantly just say how he had nothing to do with the first fight. And then how the in the second fight, Tyson Fury supposedly he didn't know how to punch, and so he got with him. But to me, that's just like, It just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude has what's his record? Like 30-0 with like 22 knockouts or some shit like that. I'm like, bro, this dude has like a fuck ton of knockouts. Like how like you telling me that he don't know how to punch? That shit just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But when I talked to that Indian dude, UNF Fight Gear, by the way, shout out to them. So he like without him showing me that, bro, I still probably would have been like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm leaning more towards believing that Fury cheated than he didn't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of weeks ago, I was going back and forth with you, you know, taking it to the grave that Tyson Fury hasn't cheated. But now I'm on your show singing a new tune. You know what I'm saying?
What made you think that he didn't cheat?
You said what?
I said, what convinced you that he didn't cheat before?
What convinced me, if you click on my YouTube channel, bro, I made like a whole video about it, but to kind of like explain it and pretty much like make it short and sweet. The reason why I was convinced he didn't cheat is because the same Pathin Sport glove that he had used before, that he had used for the Wilder fight, Wilder also has used those gloves too. And they look just as beaten down. The only difference is that hand imprint. I thought it was just because the glove, the horsehair style glove, the padding was just so thin that it would make that indentation. And Tyson Fury being such a big dude, you know, with fucking huge hands, I'm like, all right, that's probably why. But when this dude from Pakistan who makes gloves, I don't know if you heard what I was saying, the dude that he makes gloves for a living, and he's telling me, yo, fighters sometimes request us to use beaten down padding in those gloves. So that's cheating right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking cheating. At the very worst, that's a very huge disadvantage. And to me, that's distasteful in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And think about it. They can get away with it because what trainer is going to like really investigate like, yo, this padding feel weird. You know what I'm saying? Like usually they look at it and they be like, yo, I feel like some padding is missing, but nobody's going to open up a glove and investigate the actual padding inside.
Especially a guy like JD's who's not really familiar to that type of stuff.
Right. So I feel as though if let's say Wilder had a brother Nazim on his corner, I feel like Nazim probably would have caught it. If that's what Tyson Fury was doing, I feel like he would have caught it. But you know, JD, according to Wilder, being so green when it comes to glove checking, he would have never caught it. Even if he was suspicious, I don't think anybody would actually like think that, yo, they're using padding that's already like beaten and worn down. You know what I'm saying? They're not using fresh pad. So but to answer your question, bro, that's one of the reasons why I thought like Tyson Fury, he beat him clean. But now, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm like 60-40, he cheated. You know what I'm saying? Like the fan in me wants to still believe he did it clean, but the realist in me is starting to think the other way. You know?
Yeah, man, that was it brings me back to when Floyd Mayweather called out Marcus Maidana. And he literally was there, present, checking the gloves himself. Right? And so, in respect, Deontay Wilder, I feel like he has to be present when it comes to checking these gloves, man.
Honestly,
like just for him to have that, I think just like mentally for him to be there and check those gloves, man, because he's afforded that opportunity, man.
You know what boxing should do, bro? And call me crazy, but I feel like this will stop a lot of cheating. I feel as though if Fury and Wilder are fighting each other, I feel that Sugar Hill should wrap Wilder's hands, and then Malik Scott should wrap Fury's hands and glove him up. That way, there's absolutely no way either one can cheat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if boxing were to do something like that, I feel like a lot of cheating and a lot of dirty tactics would.
Or they should do it when they get in the ring. Like they used to do it back in the day.
They should do it all in one room.
Yeah, that too. You could do that.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah.
But
like logically fans speak, but somehow the sport of boxing don't catch on.
I'm not surprised. Listen, man, the sport of boxing has been so tainted and so corrupted, bro. Nothing surprises me. Literally nothing. Like it honestly wouldn't surprise me if Fury got fucking caught with bricks in his hands and like they gave him no punishment and no investigation was formed. You know what I mean? Like this is nothing. Nothing surprises me about the sport no more.
What do you
Nothing,
think about
nothing.
Mauricio Suleiman immediately saying that everybody who thinks Tyson Fury cheated is stupid without even like trying to, not even attempting to investigate?
That's a good question. I mean, like I said, the Fury fan in me wants to say that he's right. You know, there's no proof, but the realist in me, there's a lot of controversy in that statement. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that you could actually see and question. Like I said, I understand. Even when I thought and was convinced that Fury didn't cheat, I can see why people thought he did. You know what I'm saying? But like Mauricio saying that type of shit and him not really knowing, I don't think he knows anything about gloves. Keep it above the truth. You know what I mean? At least not the design or nothing like that. So like for him to say some shit like that, you know, is ignorant. Is just fucking ignorant. Because I've never, even in my videos where I say that Wilder fans are bugging, they just can't take the L. I've never say some shit like that. You know what I mean?
It's like, think about it, and then on top of that, they say that that he actually tried to contact Wilder through his wife after that, and because Wilder stopped picking up the phone for him and shit like that. Because it's like, dude, you're basically saying that I'm stupid and all my fans are stupid, without even trying to give me my like. I can understand if it was just like it's completely out of there, like hell no, he couldn't cheat. But like the fact that you didn't even want to take into consideration, like there's such a huge public outcry. You can at least look into it. And now, after seeing what Tyson Fury's involved with, I see why he didn't look into it.
And then you have him when Deontay Wilder said he wanted to catch a body, they wanted to do an investigation.
Did they really investigate that shit?
Well, he can't. Well, he's on record.
Wilder basically had to come back and say, you know, not recant, but he basically had to explain himself further because of that bullshit. I'm saying, we care about the lives of the fighters, even though fucking Gerald was out there fucked up.
Yo, listen, when Mike Tyson said, "If I don't kill him, it don't count," was there an uproar about it? Probably
Hell
not.
no.
I mean, exactly. So why the fuck does Wilder have to come out and be like, "Oh, we care about"? Get the fuck out of here. Say what you know.
But they always talk about how they want to bring back old school boxing. That's an old school boxing ass term, basically.
Of course, that's the mentality. It's pretty much the mentality back in the day was kill or be killed. You know what I mean? Like not this whole pussy shit. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here, bro. Like boxing, bro. Boxing has gotten so soft, man. It has gotten so soft, and it's probably gonna get worse.
Maurice Suleiman says, I have known Wilder for a long time. He is not the person who he portrays in such comments. His metaphors are against the WBC code of ethics and will be addressed in a hearing.
Hey, Artman, question for you, bro, because you refuse to answer it in the comments. What are you going to do? I know in your mind there's 100% chance that Wilder's going to win, but what if in that small 1.01% chance that Fury wins? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Continue living my life and making artwork. What the fuck I got to do?
Are you going to make a shirt of Fury finally beating Wilder?
If everything was fair on the up and up and no cheating, everything is 100% legit, then I'll give him his props. But
right, cool. Just got to make sure.
But that's not going to happen.
I mean, that's fine. It's confident. If you're confident, you're confident. You know what I'm saying?
What are you going to do if Wilder permanently injured Tyson Fury, where he couldn't box the floor?
I mean, ain't shit I could do. What the fuck? That shit that doesn't affect me.
I'm saying, wouldn't that be like, wouldn't you think like, damn, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, to be fair, listen, to be fair, no all trolling and bullshit aside, we all know Deontay Wilder can fucking literally kill a man with the right hand. So if he permanently injures somebody, would it really surprise you? I mean, this dude has a fucking right hand of God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you do.
So he's gonna always have the puncher's chance, no matter what.
And you don't think that's more than enough reason to cheat somebody who has that attribute?
I mean, considering the fact that he still caught Fury a bunch of times with the right hand, I don't know. Because even like like I said, let's just say Fury cheated in both fights. Wilder still caught him with the right hand, bro. He went down once, and then in the first fight, well, 2 times, but realistically one, like where he was like, it looked like he was out.
You know they
And
could
in
have.
this,
They could anybody.
they could have.
If anybody else would have waved that fight off.
They could have. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like you have an argument. Yeah, they probably another ref, but I think the ref said that it was just the fact that Fury just wasn't really taking any punishment in the fight. So
Nah,
I mean, I'm just saying that's what he said.
Sport of boxing.
And but in the second fight, bro, in the first round, Wilder caught him with like 3 or 4 good right hands, bro, and he didn't put Fury down. So,
But then again, you have to think. You got to also take into consideration of what Wilder said. He says, "Man, I honestly believe I was drugged,
but
my
to
legs
be,
wasn't there, and
but
you visually seen that with your own eyes."
But
that
to be
legs
fair
were not
though, he did say that I thought he said it was like in the 3rd round where his legs were off. So I mean, I'm talking about the first round. Like the first round, according to his words, he was still fresh. So I mean, and he was landing them right hands, bro. So I'm just saying,
According to
we've
what
seen
Wilder
Fury.
said he was inebriated, man. He fucked up, and he said he actually started to feel himself around the time where Mark Breland threw in the towel, and that's what really had him shouting in the corner, because you can see that he was very pissed off and well.
Yeah, no, of course.
Right,
I mean,
He
look,
was well.
I don't blame
It wasn't like you know those fights when you see somebody losing, right, and their balance is like completely off, and you're like, oh my god. Wilder in that moment, he was still throwing punches back, and when they waved it off,
he threw a left hook. I remember.
He walked back to the corner like normal.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So let me ask you a
fuck?
question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When did he say that he started feeling normal? Like feeling himself again?
He said he started to feel himself again towards when they're about to throw the towel in.
Oh, okay.
He
Well,
said,
I mean, that sucks then. I mean, look, I get it. I would be pissed off too. That's the biggest fight of your life, and then your fucking coach throws in the towel. I understand it. You know, I understand
made an
that.
agreement, so it's like, dude, and then you go on to the net on somebody else's platform and tell everybody that that I don't jump rope and shit. Like, dude, what the fuck? Now the fans have reason to believe that you did something to his water, because you don't go to the enemy's platform and then lie on my name. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did no interviews with the U.S.
No interviews with nobody. He could have
Yeah.
did an interview with the LDBC and all that and say, hey, check this out, man. I know y'all love Wilder and shit, but I ain't poisoning that man. He never even denied the shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, come on, man.
This dude, the troll killer, he's always saying the same shit, bro. Listen, I don't know how many times I gotta get on here and say that if it was the other way around, I'd have the same energy, bro. Like this, tell him to come on here, because
who's your
apparently
favorite fighter?
he you know what I'm saying? Yo, troll killer, come on here, let's talk.
Who's your favorite
honorary
fighter?
member? He was
Right now?
Honorary member.
Were you talking to me or your art man?
I'm talking to you. I'm sorry, I ain't get your name. My bad, bro. My name Jerome, man.
Johnny, I think we talked already before. Pretty sure I remember you from the last time.
Who's your favorite fighter?
My favorite fighter currently right now, I'd probably say Josh Taylor. It's either Josh Taylor or no, actually, yeah, Josh Taylor for sure.
You
Josh
from
Taylor
America?
for sure. Yeah, U.S.
You? Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I don't tribalize, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't tribalize. You know what I mean? I'm from the U.S., but I like who I like. You know, I'm a fan of Lomachenko. I'm a fan of Josh Taylor. I'm a fan of Bud Crawford, Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Like I like fighters from literally any nationality.
Bad. Because the way, I mean, Tyson Fury is I'm astounded by these photos, the video,
and
I'm
honestly more astounded about what I found out the other day when I was talking to the guy that made the gloves. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the OJ shit, man. It's really like the OJ. It's like, yo, like, you know, everything's there, and people just like, yo, look, there's no way, man. You know,
man,
if the glove don't fit,
we gonna have to
quit.
What you say? Because we got to disagree, Jerome. Because I definitely believe OJ didn't do that shit. I most definitely didn't do that. You know why, Jerome? Off of this fact, the fucking Mark Furman, the police officer who found the gloves, is on record saying, "Hey, man, if I had the opportunity, I would set up a black fight. I would set up a black athlete because they sleeping with all the white women and this and that."
Oh my God!
Right? And then on top
right,
of that,
right.
he's the guy who found the evidence, right? And then you're telling me when he found the evidence, he took it all the way back to his home in Brent, wherever the fuck he's from. I think it was Brentwood or whatever. No, Silicon Valley. He took it far as hell, and then you brought it back. What type of shit is that? And he's telling me, bro, what type of shit is that? If anybody took evidence of a crime scene and took it back to their house and then brought it back the day after, it's like, bro, throw the whole fucking case out.
I say that to say this is that.
Yeah. But I'm sorry. I always
like,
bring that shit up.
People had they had no proof, but they truly believe that he did it though. They had no proof at all. No proof at all. But in this case, you have you have a good amount of proof right here, and you have organizations that's reluctant to even investigate it, to even see that if there's any like real findings or anything like that. Like they just said, like WBC put it, and now you can see why this fight is being promoted. You see nothing with the WBC on it. It's called the heavyweight championship fight. If you see the build up to the first fight that got canceled, you see nothing with the WBC on it. Mm-hmm. It's just a heavyweight championship fight, and I'm pretty sure it's just like people like they're probably pissed off with the WBC. Like y'all. You literally, he said something you want to investigate, but there's proof. You can go out and look at videos, you can look at pictures and stuff like that, and y'all choose not to even investigate it. And you've been on multiple interviews, and you have yet to say anything about this and that stuff like that, And it's in the hands of the fans, man. The fans are doing a lot of this investigating and catching these people red-handed, making these organizations look bad. I mean, i.e., you have the example, the WBA right now. They're looking extremely bad right now. And it's because of the pressure of the fans, the podcasters, the people that do, their research, and, the WBA.
People who at the fight, like me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And, and it's bad because I'm active on boxing Twitter. So the fact I'm over here telling the public, like, hey, I was here, and this and that happened. It's like, dude, that shit makes the whole WBA look bad, dude.
Right.
Terrible, man.
Real quick, bro. Yo, Art Man, I swear to God, this is why I hate coming on here sometimes. Look at what this dude just said. He said, I bet you got mad at Kaepernick for taking a knee, though. I deal with your kind daily. Yo, really, bro? I swear to God, yo, you can't talk boxing nowadays, and God forbid you say anything about any fighter that's that's black. Oh my God, bro. You got guys like this. I swear to God, bro.
How hard we ride for our people because we're always
of course, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because there's a whole bunch of racist trolls out there. So
of course.
If you sound anywhere near it, the shooter's already ready to get you because he ain't taking no chances. No chance.
I mean, he got a lot of energy on the comments, but he won't come talk to me on video. So, you know what I mean?
He just chilling, man. He just listening.
And then he said talking about he ain't tribal, but if Wilder was white, he wouldn't have shit to say. Oh my God. Anyways, man,
if Wilder was white, he'd be fucking. He'd
be bigger than life.
He'd have statues of him everywhere.
And he'll be in a new Suicide Squad movie, all that shit.
Oh man, you gotta love these guys in the comments. Shit. But you know what? You spitting though. Like if Wilder was white, let's keep it a buck, bro. He'd probably be like the most recognized athlete in America.
I'm just talking about just changing the color on him. He still looks the same, but just changing the color on him. You talking about he's knocking out come on now. Like,
of course. America still needs that great white hype. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant ain't cutting it.
Yo, Caleb Plant, yo.
And you
Caleb
know
Plant,
why?
yo,
You know
yo,
why
he's
Caleb
coming with
Plant
it, yo.
ain't cutting
Stop,
it
yo.
either. And that's the funny part, bro. People look at Caleb Plant like an honorary brother because he's aligned with brothers. His wife is black. It's like they're like, dude, hell no, we don't want you.
He was like, yo,
Yeah.
Caleb could come to the cookout. That's what it is.
You know, honestly, I actually thought Caleb was half and half. To keep it a buck with you. I don't know. It's just he just looks like he's mixed. Like he's got them white features, but I don't know. It's just something about him that's just kind of like I honestly thought he was mixed. I thought he was like half black.
Yo,
and half white.
it's the typical. It's like the typical white boy, like bad boy look.
Right.
Ass,
Pretty much.
Like, yo, you see him, but every time, yo, they got the same look. But every time you see what they got on their side, yo, they got a bad woman with them, yo.
Yeah.
Whether they black or Spanish or
Pretty
white,
much.
whatever, yo, they always got a bad joint on their side, yo.
Yeah,
Like, for real, man. Like, and they got swag too. Like, I mean, yo, I think Caleb's going there and do his thing, yo.
He's got a black wife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they listen, bro. My wife is black too. I'm Puerto Rican, but I've never been into Spanish women. I've always been to black women. My son's half black too, right? And he's the same way.
He said, yo,
When you say
my son half black, right?
Would you say what?
When you say black,
nah, you act like I thought you was asking us.
Is she like African? Is she like African black, or is she like a descendant of slavery in America black?
Good question. I have no idea.
You said you have no idea. That's something you gotta know, man. That's something you gotta know.
Yeah, I mean, I know she's not like fully because I think her grandma is mixed with like Jewish or some shit like that. So you know what I mean, she's not like 100%, but yeah.
Okay. But somebody said something really funny. They said, what if Caleb Plant get knocked out by Canelo and his wife got to interview him for the post? That's gonna be crazy.
They should change that to when Canelo knocks him out. Because come on,
yo,
when
would he
Canelo
rather
knocks
his
him out?
wife interview him or Brian Kenny interview him after the fight? Because Brian Kenny is an ass, yo.
Yeah, but anyways, fellas, I'm out here. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, man.
Bet.
Shit. You want to keep on cooking, or you got to go too, brother?
Nah, we keep on cooking, man. Let's do it.
Shit, hell yeah. I'm trying to get these watch hours up. We celebrating. I got 400 subscribers. Hell yeah. And you know, I got real nigga subscribers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I like about it. Because I don't got a whole bunch of people in here talking that bullshit. We talk that real shit. And we talk about a little history and all that shit, man.
Yeah, facts, man. That's just like the grassroots movement that's where it's at, man. Like that's how you know you got real followers, man. Like
yeah,
that grassroots movement, man. Like
I've been doing this for a long time, man. Like doing just grassroots shit, man. I remember back in the day, I used to have like a little cell phone business or whatever, and I used to just have my own flyers or whatever. I just go to Walmart and I just my flyer everybody car, and I you know, let me tell you a little something about.
Oh, you that person? They come out, they got a fly and they win in the windshield wiper.
Yep. But my business wasn't, oh, you buying something from me. I'm buying something from you.
Ooh, okay.
So it's like, oh yeah. And I'm telling you, man, that's what I was just running it up. But it's just like the fact that just going out to people and just connecting with the people. I remember because I remember, getting the game from my cousin, right? I used to tell him, like, dude, because at first I used to pass out flyers for him. And he was like, yeah, man, you just got to go out and pass these flyers. And I used to be so, like have social anxiety and be like, oh, I don't want to talk to nobody. And they tell me no, I'm going to look crazy. And he told me straight up, he said, man, all that bullshit don't fucking exist. The worst they could tell you is no, fuck it. But the best thing that can happen, you can meet somebody and you can come up. Man.
I need that one person, man.
Yeah, I took that in, man. I was in Dallas. I remember I was in the McDonald's, whatever. And I randomly gave this woman my flyer. And she said, "Oh yeah, well I got so and so. How much for 'em? I mean, how much you give me for them?" Man, I'm like, yo, and she had the newest product, newest device at the time. Man, I bought that for so low and sold it for so high. And I said, you get when you open your mouth and talk to people instead of going on social media and all that. It's good to be on social media, but sometimes you gotta go out and
Yeah.
do something
Yeah.
on a grassroots level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I came from that type of stuff. So
Mhm.
when I translated to the internet, it's like, dude, I don't really give a fuck if you don't like who I am.
Mhm.
Share my shit. The next person don't like it.
Mhm. Yo, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
Earl Spence coming out saying Earl Spence. It kind of seemed like he was forced to have to come out and explain what happened. Like they wanted to know details
But it's
on
like
his eye injury, and he had to provide proof, speak to publicists, reach out to big time networks, provide documentation on his eye injury. So what was essentially known as a torn retina came out to be a detached retina that he suffered in a sparring.
what I think about that is heavy as the head that wears the crown.
Mm.
I feel like it was a combination of not him just being forced, but him being a people's champion where he feels like he has to connect with the people and not a shady person like Tyson Fury. Because, it's true. And, the fight that we're all looking for, people spend money on it. And then, it gets canceled or it gets, revised. It makes you, as a fan, you want to know a lot of stuff. So I feel like he intentionally went out and told, and connected with these people to tell them. It wasn't like something that he was just forced to do.
Okay.
It's something that he
Got
took
you.
his own initiative because that's the type of person that he is as a man and as a boxer.
Yeah.
Unlike Tyson Fury, who fucking do this bullshit and then tell you motherfuckers, hey, I'm going dark for 7 weeks. Fuck y'all. Like, bro, you got me $1,000, bro. $1,000 is gone, and you telling me fuck you. I'm going dark for 7 weeks, but you can catch me at the car dealership though.
Catch me at the casino.
Yeah,
Shirt all out. Hey, come
Yeah.
on, man.
feeling like fucking Biggie and shit with the fucking Versace and letting your belly hang out.
Motherfucker probably stink, yo.
Yeah, and Sugar Hill smell that shit in that gym.
Yo, Dirty D from Pootie Tang, right?
Hell yeah, I remember
that. That's fucking Tyson Fury, man. Like, yo, come on, man. I cannot wait till this fight happens, man. Like, seriously.
Dude, I got a lot of shit going on right now around that time, man.
I cannot wait, man.
I'm moving into a new apartment and all that shit, but I swear I think I might just buy me a ticket just to be there for one night. Not even buy the hotel. Don't even buy a hotel. Just be there one night, just all night, and hop on a plane in the AM.
Did they reimburse you?
Fuck no.
What? They took your money?
Hell yeah, they took all that shit.
God.
$1,000 down the drain, nigga.
God damn. They took. Oh.
I could have bought a Honda with that shit.
I'll be typing up a motherfucking crazy email, yo. Like, yo, y'all better give me my shit.
That's why I'm like, cool. That's why I'm like, I'm cool, because if Tyson Fury don't show up, if Tyson Fury don't show up, we getting that class action lawsuit popping because I paid for a hotel and a flight that I couldn't go to and a fight I couldn't go to based off some fraudulent behavior from your fighter. So based off the damages and all that suffered, I want $10,000.
Damn, yo.
Straight up.
Yo, that's fucking cold, yo. Like they reschedule the fight and don't reimburse you your money, yo. So you still got a ticket. You can still go.
Yeah, I can still go. But if you don't go.
Got you.
But I might pull some shit out of my ass and go real quick.
You think? I think I said before, man. Like this is actually the perfect time right now because with it being rescheduled and us going into football season and Fox being a heavy provider of football, it's a great
When they gonna start promoting this shit? It's like they paused it.
Yeah, I think they're kind of in like because it's. I mean, they got the now the. I'm not sure what the. I'm assuming that the Canelo fight is going to be on Fox, so they can't.
Yeah, it
they
is.
can't intersect when they doing promotion. So
They don't have to, because the fights are so damn close.
What's in? Yeah, they're in what? Caleb Plant. They fight. No, they fight in November. They fight. Yeah,
early November.
Yeah. And Deontay Wilder fighting October.
October.
Yeah.
So that means immediately after Wilder versus Fury 3, y'all gotta promote that fight. Y'all probably gotta promote that fight the night of.
They gotta start. I mean, there's a bit of rumbling as of right now and that stuff like that, man. But I mean, it kind of seemed like the budget may not be there, man. I think they're kind of just leaving it up to the fighters
all at once
to promote it.
I feel like PBC. I feel like not CNN. ESPN did this shit on purpose to have PBC in the clutter. Like, y'all got so much shit going on. Like, we gonna fuck up your schedule.
Call Tyson. Hey man, you got COVID.
Yeah, and you got COVID all until October 9th.
Yeah.
During their fall schedule.
Like, yo. Oh man. Yeah, I mean all that stuff, man. I mean, it costs a lot of money to run a commercial, man. But I mean, like they have their social media accounts and that stuff like that. And I see PBC is becoming more savvy with their social media account. I'm not really sure who they brought on board, but I see that they're posting more. I feel like they're following trends as well, or like they're becoming a bit more savvy with their social media.
You know who's pissed off with their social media?
Who?
Top Rank. Because boy, oh boy, whenever I post some Tyson Fury shit on Twitter, I make sure I tag fucking Top Rank at ESPN. And here's the thing about Twitter. Even if they don't respond, they're going to keep on getting notifications because all they bullshit fans like to reach.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm stupid and all that shit. But they don't understand that even though they say I'm dumb and I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm talking about, Top Rank is still getting a notification because I posted a video of how Tyson Fury is involved with the mob. Like you can't. So I know for sure Top Rank can't ignore it because one of them posts I posted got like 100 fucking retweets.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, bro. There's no way in hell Top Rank just has some type of filter where they can't see Artman shit. But even though he tagging them and it's getting hella fucking dings from fans, trolls, all types of shit. They see that shit. And I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted the listeners.
And Top Rank, man, they just
they took the black man's company and ruined that shit. Let a white man ruin that shit. Let me keep it 100.
Yeah, I was reading something that even it was Muhammad Ali's brother. Was that his brother or it was just his?
It was
partner?
Elijah Muhammad's son.
I heard that he robbed Muhammad Ali. I
heard it was Elijah Muhammad's son who started Top Rank with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, and then I heard like essentially he ended up robbing Muhammad Ali to where like I'm not saying that I could be wrong, to where like he had to be taken to court.
And that's why you got things like the Ali Act now, or what? Most likely.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why we tell people, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm over here in the kitchen, whatever. But yeah, man, that's just true. Think about it. This company that was started by the Nation of Islam, it don't even look like it. You couldn't, and that's why I swear to God, you know how I knew this information? One day I just watched Barbershop Conversations, and they're talking about the Nation of Islam, and they're talking about Muhammad Ali, and they're talking about how the company was started by Muhammad Ali and another black dude. I'm like, what? We about the same Top Rank?
Yeah, I seen that same interview scene.
I said, no fucking way. So the very first thing I did in the AM was did my Googles, and from what I read, is basically started by, Ali and them. But, right around the time when the nation was being attacked by the federal government and all that, that's when Top Rank and them basically swooped in and said, we'll take this. Our name more cleaner, so we'll take it from you type shit. Y'all just play the back scenes. And then eventually They're just out of the scenes. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the nation still gets money off of Top Rank, but just lets them have fully control of it. I don't know. Who knows?
I
Yeah,
mean,
who knows?
it's a possibility, man.
But just the fact that a company like this was created by a black man and y'all let a white man put y'all in the hole. What is this? If anything, Top Rank should be the company that's producing all the black American talent.
I think they're good at bringing in prospects and building them up, but it's when they reach that they don't. It just seems like when they don't know what to do with them after. Oh yeah, it's a gold medal. It's like, yo, even I guess for example, is Lobachenko. Like, how are you not able to turn him into a superstar? And the response can't be, well, he doesn't speak good English. You know, like he has 2 gold medals, you know what I mean? Like so on and so forth. How do you you got Teofimo and that stuff, but they've had countless they have had countless blue chip fighters, and either one they left or one they lost and they just dropped them, or just, you know what I mean? Like they're like to me they're front runners. The front runners, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we can, we can build you up and that stuff like that. But once they reach a certain, like, there's a glass ceiling in Top Rank, to where in PBC there isn't a glass ceiling, and I think it's because they have their fighters open their own promotional company. Right, so that money is coming. There's a certain amount of money that's coming back to them as well. But also, it's like, look, you have to promote for yourself as well. You know, Al Heyman isn't in the picture. Like, he's not there. Like, you can't, like, all they do is speculate and talk bad about Al Heyman, but he's never said anything bad about anybody. I can't bring up a quote with him speaking bad about Bob Arum, but I can bring up plenty of quotes of Bob Arum talking bad about Al Heyman, and sports reporters as well talking bad about Al Heyman.
Article from Bob. They had Bob Arum quoting. He said, I think he was talking to Errol Spence or somebody. He said he was trying to swoop up Errol Spence, and he said, "Don't go listening to Al Heyman because he's gonna approach you on some. Don't go listen to the white man type of shit." Bob Arum said that. I'm paraphrasing, but he said something to the effect Al Heyman's the type of guy that's gonna be like, "Don't trust the white man," and talk all that jive to Errol Spence to try to get him signed with. And I'm like, dude, what are you? Are you supposed to be fucking a boxer or J. Edgar Hoover? What the fuck?
Yeah. But I mean, it's true. I mean, to me, if that's what he said, I mean, it's true, man. Like, yo, I feel like, Al Heyman, there's not one fighter that's come out and spoke bad about him. I mean, you had a fighter, then he recanted his statement, and you had 2 fighters. You had the guy from 140, I forget his name, but he's doing good business though. He's doing good business. He wants you to, But at the same time, I think when you're dealing with a person like Al Heyman, you also have to have discipline as well.
You see Barbershop he disliked Al Heyman. I think that's because of personal reasons.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, man. Like, I can't see why. I mean, if it's on the basis of, well, they're not giving the best fights, so on and so forth, I would say, well, look, that's the only predominantly black-owned company in the boxing game that has premier fights at this time, man. Like, I mean, what the hell are we supposed to do? Like, why the hell do we need to yell and scream and shout about the business moves that we're making and stuff like that? I've always been a person, especially in the world that we live in here right now, it's better to move in silence than to scream and shout and that stuff like that. I would tell people, like, my biggest protest is in my house, man. I'll go out and I'll go out and protest and that stuff like that. But my biggest protest is in my house with my boys and that stuff like that. So I'm not gonna sit like we have no time. Like, why do we have any energy or any time to sit here and hate on Al Heyman? I mean, what has he done that's so terrible?
I heard a story, and I'm gonna be honest. I feel like, yeah, in that situation, it's kind of fucked up that he left Fred hanging. But your personal situation with him shouldn't say, "Oh, because of this, he hates all black people," or he's gonna affect all black fighters business wise. Black fighters been saying things good about him.
Exactly. And one of his top fighters has been on his show.
You said what?
I said one. So I said one of his top fighters has been on his show as well, Errol Spence.
Yeah, that's what.
So it's not so the notion that I think that was targeted towards Floyd Mayweather. But I mean, the notion of they don't want to come speak to you because Al said something, that's not true.
Well, he's
to me like that's not. I mean, I don't see that as being true. But I mean, like, dude, like you, I don't know. Like, Fred is a conundrum, man. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it just, I like his content, but at the same time, I'm not really big on. We have a presence in the boxing game right now, and we have a huge presence, and that's through Al Heyman. He has done what he had to do to get to where he is right now.
We all helping each other. All of us is helping each other, dude. And that's how it's supposed to be as black people in general. Like, man, because of Wilder, I'm able to, put some money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to fucking be a model. Him and Malik Scott didn't have to model for my fucking website. They could have been like, I'm bigger than this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like helping each other out. Now, this Wilder situation gave brothers like Drew Titan a platform. Because Drew Titan went on there on fucking Sugar Hill and talked to Sugar Hill. Next thing you know, his page is blowing up after this shit. And that's
he murdered Sugar Hill, yo.
Dude, I swear to God, I tell Drew Titan all the time. That's the video that really got me into
kill Sugar Hill, yo. I don't think Sugar Hill knew he was a cop. Like he was a cop, and his previous profession was a cop. So
I think I honestly believe that Malik Scott, Sugar Hill went on that platform to basically clear his name. Like say he didn't know, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So if the shit hit the fan, he was just like, I ain't know.
But he got the gloves though.
Yeah, but he didn't know. I feel like he set that off of nervous energy. I feel like he was trying to clear his name. Basically seemed like he was just doing his job and he don't know nothing.
Yeah, possibly, man. But I mean, I don't.
Yeah, hold on, but Cook, real quick. I got a phone call. Cook.
All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna What do you guys think about the Al Heyman situation, man? Do you think he's the top? Do you think he's the top promoter, the top advisor in the game right now?
Hold on, before we go into that, I was trying to we're still cooking on that situation with Sugar Hill.
All right.
Man, that shit right there is a classic interview because it's like I said, I honestly believe he did not know that he was gonna speak to a guy like that. He probably thought he was gonna speak to an angry fucking Wilder fan that's gonna cuss him out and it's just gonna make Wilder look stupid. But in reality, he kept it cool and he hit him with the straight facts, man. That everything was fine. He could have really skated out. He could have skated out that conversation until Drew Titan brought up that fucking being in concert, man.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. That was that right there to me was, you know, you can see like he was. I mean, obviously, I mean he had he had the poker face on once that was said. And then when they pressed him, they asked him like, "Hey, like, so where's the gloves?" He's like, "Oh, I got the gloves. Well, what you show us the gloves?" I don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like he to me that was you know,
That it's very telling.
it's just my
It's very
opinion.
telling.
It's an admission of a guilt when you like, oh no, I don't have to. I don't have to show you. I don't have to show you the gloves. You know what I mean? And obviously, right? So them shits like you probably have like the left glove shriveled up like a fucking balloon, and the right one intact. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that was a classic. I think Fred does a really good job at what he does. Like, don't get me wrong and that stuff like that. But I mean, sometimes the I don't want to say hate because I don't think it's hate, but I guess just like the negative comments towards PBC is, I mean, to me, it gets old sometimes, man. Like we're trying to, I mean, what you want every black fighter to go to top rank. I mean, you can see Shakur Stevenson. I mean, he has yet to. I mean, he's not a superstar yet. I mean, he doesn't have a superstar fight. I mean, he's still calling out Oscar Valdez that's fighting God who knows what right now. You know what I mean?
Who?
He's trying to get about who? You know what I mean? Like,
You talking about Shakur Stevenson?
yeah. He's fighting. I mean, he's fighting Jamel Herring. Don't get me wrong and that stuff like that. But we all know, Shakur Stevenson is a, you know what I mean, he's an elite fighter and that stuff like that. You know, like
That's a good fight. That's finally.
And Jamel is on he's on his shit right now too.
I know you see him on Facebook.
A good fight.
You got him on Facebook?
Jamel Herring?
Yeah.
Yep.
He looking ready. I said, but this is
Bro,
the
like
fight
142 right now.
Fights that we love. We love the young buck versus the older fighter. That's what boxing is fucking about. Like,
yeah.
And I hate this. He was too green shit, dude. Bro, boxing is men fighting other men. Young men beat up old men. Old men beat up young men. That at the end of the day, it's all men. It's not like these fucking preteens.
Yeah, exactly right. They act like there isn't an open class in the amateurs.
Yeah, like this is fucking grown ass men.
Yeah. They have to, you know. I want Shakur Stevenson. I want all those guys to mix it up, man. Like Shakur Stevenson at 130, man. Like
he need to go to 140. Bro. I feel like a lot of
you talking about Noah fighting Devin Haney at 135? Yo, Shakur Stevenson coming to 135. They're gonna be like, they're gonna be stuttering. Like they're gonna be stuttering like Shakur at 135, like what? No one's gonna try to they're not gonna try to fight him. They're gonna try to ice him out, but he's no Rigondeaux though. He's no Rigondeaux, and he goes out and
try to hurt you.
In this case, I'm with Jamel Herring, man, because that's my Marine brother right there. I'm going for Jamel Herring, man. That's my Marine brother, man. But I'm a boxing fan. Man. I've seen Shakur. I watched Shakur since he was young. But
me too. Honestly, I'm going with Herring too. For right now. Now, I can say Herring because he's the older, more experienced boxer, and just because he got a tall, lengthy fucking frame, that don't mean that Shakur Stevenson can just go ahead and deal with him like he did with everybody else. Nah, this guy, the way he put out Carl Frampton, I was like, I was impressed.
Yeah.
He handled that motherfucker like a little midget. Like,
he hit
him with an uppercut that had dude falling down like it was the Matrix, bro. You seen that shit?
Yeah, I mean, fucking
Carl
Frampton. Yeah.
But you know, like they gonna say, you know, Shakur ain't no Frampton. That's true. That's true. But that it still shows that what's his name's name? He ain't no punk. He can fight a shorter dude.
Nah, Shakur is they just as tall. They're not. Shakur is not short either.
Oh, they the same height? I thought
They're
thought
pretty
he was a
close,
lot
yo.
taller.
They're really close. There's no really height difference, man. Maybe a half an inch or whatever, but there's no discrepancy in the height difference. It's a yeah. They're Shakur coming in the fight, Jamel coming in the fight, man. It's real, and you know, like they know each other. They camps know each other. So this is bragging rights right here, yo. You talking about Bomac? He got pressure on him right now.
Yeah, man, that is
Pressure.
tough, bro. That's
Bomac got
tough, man.
pressure.
They real close too, man. That's the tough part, man.
Bomac has an extreme amount of pressure on him right now because he's had a couple of fighters that got knocked out and stopped. The only fighter that you had Bomac has on the table that hasn't got beat up or stopped is Bud.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, yo, to me, we're talking about elite. We're gonna have to see what you're about because I mean, when he's been in a position with other fighters besides Bud, and there's been and he has to face another elite fighter, they have not won. Robert Brant got stopped like that, you know. So he has to.
And Robert Brant from our city, that look bad.
Robert Brant was with Derrick James, and he was getting busy.
Yeah, you said that fight gonna be a good one. I hope they put it on for Atlanta. You know, they should have did that shit in New Jersey. I don't know why they doing it in Atlanta. Bob Arum just thinking that because Tank had black folks there, black folks gonna show up for his fight. They most likely will, but
that is a good idea to put it in New Jersey because Jamel from New York. Jamel definitely from from New York, so that'd be a good idea,
man. And when is that fight? Isn't that fight like October?
Yeah, I gotta say October 5th, but that's the Teofimo fight.
Got the club going up on a Tuesday. That's what the niggas they fighting on a Tuesday night, boy.
I feel like you need to start doing that shit though. Like, stop designating the weekend for the fights, man. Like this whole fight that's happening on Sunday, the Jake Paul and that stuff like that. I think that's an excellent idea because you have everyone at home at that time though.
Yeah, and that's something that gives them something to go talk about the very next morning for the
exactly. But you have everyone there to order the fight at the time. It's like everyone's at home on Sunday, chilling. Hey, let me order.
But maybe don't put it on so late. Don't put it on so late. Starting at like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Exactly. Instead of we're gonna do it on Saturday. Like, that's a good idea, yo. Like doing it on. Put it on a fight on a fucking third. Oh no, nah.
Bro, you remember when Canelo fought Kovalev? It was like damn near 2 in the fucking morning.
What, the Pacquiao fight?
No, Canelo versus Kovalev.
Oh yeah, that shit was trash, yo. Everybody know Kovalev was washed, yo. That was. If no one knew that, if people giving, I mean, he has it on his record and stuff like that. But if you giving him credit, the same credit you give him Ward, you bugging.
Man, nobody's giving that. Nobody's giving that. And they tried it. They tried it. That's the crazy part, dude.
There's no way, man.
They tried it.
Looks good. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good on his record and that stuff like that, you know. And people are wrong with that, and
don't look that good to me. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
That shit look trash to me.
It does, because it's like, bro, you can't tell me. We just went from watching Kovalev throw jabs with fucking oomph in it. You know what I'm saying? To
Right,
him
right.
not even, to him fucking throwing the softest fucking jabs ever. He looked like he was so even hesitant to throw the right hand. They said, because he was just gun shy of getting fucking caught by Canelo. I'm like, dude, he just went life or death for the young prospect. I'm pretty sure. Fuck it, this is what it is. It looked like he was holding things. It looked like he was holding back. I'm gonna keep it 100. It looked like he was holding back.
And he was fatigued, man. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, that Canelo pressure, yo, when you got all those fans out here, that shit is different, yo. People's like, yo, I'm about to go in and fucking beat Canelo, bro. The whole crowd's gonna be there. It's gonna be a different type of energy in there, yo. Not that it's gonna be a different kind of energy, man. So I'm hoping Caleb comes up in there, does what he needs to do, man. Like, don't succumb.
Who you rolling with in that fight?
Who I'm going for?
Yeah.
I'm going for Caleb.
How you think he do it?
He got boxing, man.
How he gonna box in that small ass ring?
He gonna have to be like, this is Vegas.
And that's what I gotta tell. That's why you always gotta bring it up. How the hell you gonna box in that small ring, bro? What if Canelo corner him, bro? And start, Canelo. We gotta give Canelo credit. He do got that good upper body movement. He got a good inside game. And when all else fails, he hits you right in your liver. That's like Canelo's second. That's like his, something that's very common what he does. If he gets hurt or even be in a situation where, it looks bad for him, he wings that fucking left hook to your liver. What if he do that shit to fucking to Caleb Plant? Hey man, ain't no telling. But so they better put on the verses on that after that Tuesday night fight. Real shit. Hey, real shit. They need to put some verses on after that shit. They need to do something, dude. $20, bro. $20 Tuesday. That's that should be the name of the fight. The fight card. $20 Tuesday. Y'all already know how I feel about that shit. I think George Kambosos is going to get the job done. People think I'm crazy, but I honestly feel like George Kambosos is going to get the job done.
Yo, he's coming in with a chip on his shoulder. Doesn't like Tio, yo.
He does not like Tio at all. He feel like Tio is lying about COVID, all that shit.
Yo, they call him Georgie. Georgie not playing, yo.
I'm telling, look, and I keep on telling people, they like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. You tripping. I'm like, all right. Everybody was so sure that Joshua was going to beat Ruiz, right?
Man, fucking Joshua might use the usage, man. Like, for real. I don't understand why people do not acknowledge that he got chin problems. Deontay Wilder doesn't have chin problems. He's not chinny. Joshua is chinny, bro.
Bro, with Joshua, when he fought Klitschko, everybody took a mental note that fight when he went down from that straight right hand. We all said,
it was the Dylan White fight for me.
No, I'm just bringing up that Klitschko fight right now because I'm saying, like, dude, when he hit him with that straight right, dude, and put him out, and he had to get back up, bro. Everybody took a mental note and say, man, if that was Wilder, it'd have been over with. What are we even talking about here?
He doesn't have a chin, man. He does have a chin, and I'll give. He does have a lot of heart, though. He does. He gets up after every time he gets knocked down and that stuff like that. So that's the appeal of Anthony Joshua. On top of him being a champion and still defending his titles and that stuff like that. I think that's what's appealing to other fighters and stuff like that.
It's crazy.
He's
though.
chinny,
People can hate on him. People can say whatever about him. but that man still got all them belts on his arms.
Mm-hmm.
He's been here for a while now. It's not like he young pup on the job no more. He a full grown champion.
He a vet in this. He a vet.
He's a vet now. He's a vet now in this game. All these dudes is vet now. It's crazy. I swear to God, I feel like it was just yesterday we was getting hyped to see Errol Spence fight Lamont Peterson. Now it's like this dude fully in the game. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was watching something on boxing, and I seen Boots, and I told my dad, I said, yeah, this is the guy that's saying that, after Errol Spence he's gonna be up there. And my pops was basically like, damn, see, they always got a new guy next year. There's always somebody coming up the ranks. So, yeah.
A billion people. Yeah. It's always gonna be somebody. And Boots looks like he's the good, man.
He looks like getting people that classic feel. I saw him training, and I said, damn, the way he training, dude, is real Creed-like, movie-like shit. In the heart of Philly.
Yo, if he punches hard, and the way he gets off, like the way how fast he is, what fighter's gonna be able to? I want to see him. I want to see him. I want to see him and Bud. I want to see him and Bud fight, yo.
Bro, back in the day, that shit used to be on a regular. I'm pretty sure you know this. Back in the day, that shit was on a regular where a strong, athletic black fighter is fighting another strong, athletic black fighter.
Yeah,
that was like some everyday shit. Nowadays, it's like
it's not normal.
It's not even normal. Like that's why when we seen Sean Porter versus Errol Spence, we were so amazed. But fights like that happened all the time back in the day on free cable.
Look, it ain't happening. It ain't happening now. They don't even attempt to show it.
Man, we in the day and age where
understand.
The top contenders would rather fight each other than fight the champion.
So you think it's the fighters that's choosing the fights? They're saying, "Yo, nah, I don't want to fight him." So you think Boots Ennis is getting denied by other elite, other top tier fighters?
Yeah,
because of what he can do.
Of course, of course.
You think?
You think right now?
Not scared, but
it's like this. Why do you think Crawford and Porter? Why do you think? I think Porter definitely want that fight with Bud, because it's like, dude, if you're not fighting a guy like Bud at the highest level, you're gonna end up dropping low and having to fight one of these young killers coming up. And he's like, I'd rather just fight my peers for the top money instead of fighting these young killers for less money.
They got all the energy.
They got all the energy. At least this guy, he been fighting as long as me.
They got all the energy.
You gotta think about you, bro. I always tell people that they think I'm tripping. You gotta think about that.
Yeah, no. That is true. But
some people think about their careers.
If they say that, it's like, well, then make the elite fight happen. Sean Porter is, I think there's something different about Sean Porter to me. I think he gets better with every fight. Or he raises up to the competition, meaning that maybe he's a fighter that always pushes the elite fighter, but he can never get over the hump.
I think he
got every time he fights, like, he didn't disappoint, man. He definitely showed out. Man.
And that's what's gonna mix things up if he beats Bud Crawford by like a split decision or some shit.
A split. If he beat him by unanimous decision. That'd be crazy.
That would be fucking crazy. The reason why I say split decision is because what if there's a fucking Bud versus Crawford 2? Bud versus Porter 2, I meant.
Okay. But the thing about it, like, Sean Porter is, I would say, he's the more polished Mike Tyson. Much more
so?
polished.
But minus the power.
Without the power. Or he has the foot movement. Like, he's low. He kind of looks like Mike Tyson. I don't know. But
with Porter, he has that type of fighting style. People think, oh, when I see it, oh, it's ugly, but it's very good when it comes to a combination of athleticism and just raw, yeah, pure athleticism and technique. Like the motherfucker, when he fought Yugas, people thought, oh my god, he got totally outboxed. He didn't get outboxed in that fight. It was a good fight. But that one knockdown, if that knockdown would have scored, then they would have gave it to Yugas. But it was still a
So
good fight.
you think it was a knockdown?
Look, check this out. When I watched the whole fight, right? I watched the entire fight over like a couple days ago and rescored it. I had that fight 6-6, but I told people on Twitter, I said if the referee would have counted that knockdown, then Yugas would have won that fight. But
So
other
the
than that,
referee said
it's
it was a
6-6.
knockdown. You would have said it was the knockdown.
You said what?
I said if the ref said it was a knockdown, you would agree.
Yeah, I would agree. I ain't denying that.
Cool.
I ain't denying that. But since it wasn't counted, I seen it as a 6-6 round, 6-6 fight.
They both were kind of messed up after the fight, man. Like they really put paws on each other. Like they hated each other. Like Sean was messed up.
Yeah, look, dude, he hit Yugas. He had Yugas leaking out his mouth in like the first 3 rounds.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even watch that. I barely watched the fight. I watched the highlights.
No, I watched the whole thing. You got to watch the whole thing, dude. It was actually a good fight, a very good fight.
And that's it. And that's Sean is the real deal, man. Sean puts on really good fights, and I'm an advocate of really good fights.
That's why people want to see
right?
Sean versus Bud.
Right. I want to see a good fight rather than I see Earl Spence and Bud Crawford or Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder right. I want to see a good fight. So regardless of when names are matched up and the fights going on, like I'm still watching boxing regardless. Like,
what you think about Conor Ben versus AB?
Man, I think that faith of AB can be like AB is gonna pull it off is all like he's instilled that in people that follow him. Like it's possible.
Hey, he'll fuck around. Hey, it'll be so funny. They'll fuck around and put Conor Ben in there with AB, thinking AB gonna lose. AB will fuck around and show out and whoop this young dude.
That's what I'm saying.
But who
man.
ain't no telling, dude.
Put that belief in you, like yo, he can do it. Like
he can do it, but
yeah, like
only if he beats himself first.
Yeah, and exactly right. I want to see him, but he's like AB is. I'm not really sure. Like he had an Instagram full of a million people. Now his new Instagram is like, I want to say like probably like a good 40
15K.
Oh, 15K. I thought it was 40. And I just found it today. So
yeah, I just seen it yesterday.
Yo, his girl deleted his Instagram.
Man,
or AB.
You think
AB just he just need love right now. One or the other, yo. I'm like, yo, that's a
it seems like he got people around.
You just
him,
deleted? What? 1 million people? You just delete 1 million people.
Yeah. Because some people they weren't trying to pay his rent when he wanted money on that Cash App. Hey, AB funny as hell. He said, y'all Cash App me. I need it. And I feel like people did, though.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Someone did. Like, whether it was them being sarcastic or they just
like, fuck it.
Yo,
we don't want to see
I got five. I got a high five for you,
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I just don't like how he's so inactive right now. And then they want to put him in there with Conor Ben and shit. Man, while Conor Ben is active. I mean, he didn't have a fight in a minute, but he about to fight.
AB's kind of like Rick now. Like he'll go in the fight and like just parry, not throw a lot of shots, but in a way, a classy survivor though. Like never gets knocked down, doesn't get hit with really big shots. You know what I mean? Like he just dances around the ring. Like doesn't throw a lot of punches.
And then when he do punch, it hurts the opponent. And we like, bro, let's see some more of that. And he like, nah.
Yeah, that's strange, man.
Like
why
he fought Mikey Garcia. He barely threw any punch. He throws a punch to the body. He has Mikey Garcia hurt. I'm like,
you can tell that.
What the
fuck?
That
Marcus McDonald fight. I think
that was a good fight. Even though, man, I honestly believe some foul play happened in that fight with his gloves too.
Marcus McDonald?
Yeah, because you remember.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he fought
because
with
Maidana got caught up with the gloves. Yeah, he got caught up with the gloves, and then they're like, "Oh, these are the same gloves we used against AB or some shit."
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, you fought Floyd Mayweather right after you fought AB. Is there a chance that you probably had the gloves in that fight, but you didn't get caught?
Nah, you can fight with the horsehair gloves. Those are legal. He fought with legal gloves.
He fought with legal gloves?
Yeah, Floyd paid him $1 million. That's what the report said. I could be wrong. $1 million.
It's just like that whole situation was sketchy, my guy.
Huh?
It was very sketchy. And just like the dude says, yes, even certain gloves that you get, they can still custom make it for you. But I don't know. I never heard of Everlast making fucked up gloves. It's always like Reyes gloves or Pathan Sport gloves.
They had a horsehair. I think you also can manipulate it while you punching somebody though. Like you can. I don't know, man. I don't feel like it's enough padding to really affect someone's punching.
Bro,
like,
I'm just
punch with 8-ounce gloves, regardless of how they are structured. You can't punch.
Dude, man, I didn't know about
10 ounce.
I know nothing about skinning gloves, right? Until I seen that shit face to face. Even then, I didn't know what was going on. But then Mike Fox's dad showed us the technique that they use to skin gloves. And I'm like, yo, I never knew this shit until today. So you're telling me that there's multiple ways of cheating in boxing and the average fan just may not know? It's crazy, right? But man, I gotta end this live, yo. I gotta get me something to eat. I've been cooking for a long time. Almost 3 hours. Fuck it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
hey, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. I'ma holler.
Yep. Y'all check out my website, Artman Apparel, y'all, and like and subscribe to the channel. And shout out to you guys.